No doubt about it. We do have the anchor match coming our way. Bananaken versus VXBAO. I actually didn't think it was going to be the JP mirror match. Will the potassium prevail over another JP? Or will it be VXBAO using the power of friendship and his new team to take over?
JP mirror coming up. UIU sends up VXBAO.
This is going to be so
Red
sick.
Rooster sends up Bananaken.
Oh, this is going to be so sick, Steve. Another JP mirror match. I know how that sounds on paper, chat. I totally understand it, but you don't get it, man. This is VXBAO versus Bananaken.
Wow, and you see them just using parry and then going straight into rush right after. It does take a little bit more of the drive bar, but if it pays off, why not? Pierce tries to jump, gets the hit. This is exactly what I was talking about. And willing to spend more of this drive bar just to get the setup, sets up the departure.
Oh my God, he's moving. Got the James Brown in him.
Oh, confirm. Level 1, you're dead if so. Don't even need it. What am I talking about?
Huh?
Yo, VXBAO.
Nah.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay,
we're gonna see this rebuttal little by little, right? Yo, Bananaken now enforcing the point, trying to get his offense going against VXBAO. It's gonna be the side switch. Departure, keep him there. Double departure, who's his which?
Oh, wow. Actually gets the hit on the other side, gets Bananaken out of there. Anti-air, crouching heavy punch. You see him walk back just a tad to make sure. Catches I love that. Paying attention to the teleport, catches some of these situations VXBAO is hoping to take advantage of, not allowing it. He knows how this works. He's also a JP player. What a conversion.
Oh, wait. Did he commit to anything? Oh, boy.
And teleports out because he set up the departure. With a backdash there on the drive rush. Catches him with the crouching medium kick. Not close enough to get the follow-up.
Oh, this is actually going to be terrible for Bananaken. I was just about to say it. If he gets hit once, it's going to be Critical Art City. Now,
put him in the tree.
VXBAO actually has an opportunity to chip out for death.
Yo.
Oh, I lied to you all. He's already dead. His JP is Bananas B-A-N-A-N-A-S. I can't believe it. He's taking the potassium away from him.
Bro, my man throws a handkerchief over his shoulder when he hits you with the CA. But let me see what the rebuttal is going to be like from Bananaken. Chooses to jump. Baits out the amnesia, VXBAO pushing to the corner. Spins even more drive to continue the combo. Sets up the departure. We've seen it multiple times. And what a read. What a read to be like, nah, dude, I play this character too.
Great defensive movement there from Bananaken. Just good awareness overall as to what VXBAO wants to do. No, departure single. And the double spikes coming in from Bananaken, making it really hurt. Yo, this life advantage, he needs to hang on to it. He needs to kill as soon as possible. I think this is his only moment, really, before a series pops up. Yes, sir. Bananaken getting round number 1, putting himself on the board.
Yo, they're fighting. Yo, the sweep has to hold the roundhouse. Drive rush, try to take advantage of it. Neutral jump, crouch heavy, goes for the false fans, the fake out. Oh, wow, he just waited?
Just outside of the range of that spike, too, from the departure?
How did he
Please.
They said it at the exact same time.
Oh, no. Yo, he pierced him in the eye, by the way. That jumping fierce that was like
not close enough to make anything happen from it. Jumps out of there. Actually has an option for it. Does not go for the level 3, but he stops the entire level 2 mix-up. Bananaken has a chance. Gets the anti-air. Perfect parry situation. Not close enough for the combo. Sets up his own level 2. What's the mix? Holds the parry.
Oh my God, he's looking for the throw bait. He's looking for it so bad. VXBAO not giving him anything. The defense is sturdy. Looking like Fort Knox.
Yo, and he keeps the corner with the throw. Command throw, you're dead!
God.
Oh my, Bananaken! You think because you're playing me that you could beat me? 1-1.
Oh, wait. That's actually fun. That was pretty good.
Whoa, perfect parry, almost had the opportunity to get the punish. Bananaken with some proper reads right now. The overhead mix-up with the Phantoms is actually working out. Scores him like 45% life. VXBAO on the ropes. Anti-air conversion. Oh my God, Bananaken. You said he's the best one in the world, huh? He's the best one in the world, huh?
He hasn't played me.
Oh, when he gets the wall, what's the combo? No.
Oh, no, the drop, or so we thought. VXBAO wasn't ready for that drop. Bananaken, he definitely was.
No, we've seen that before. Baits out the amnesia. Gonna push him to the corner. Look at this conversion as well. Big damage. Sets up the departure. You see the attempt at the parry. Walk back conversion again. Departure's there. Teleport. Yep. Oh, the neutral jump again.
No, not again. Yo, VXBAO playing him down to death. Yo, that was actually the biggest counterplay that VXBAO could come out with. But yo, Bananaken not phase that. Oh, yo, he's starting out real strong. Departure coming out now. You gotta hold this pressure. Yo, sit him down. You ain't moving nowhere.
Bro, the fact that he actually recovered but still had the block. Oh no. Wow. Gets the throw, keeps the corner. Bananaken on a roll. Bananaken on the command throw. He didn't fall for it this time. Puts him in burnout, and this is not good, though. Look at this situation here for Bananaken. Just does a crouching jab, and then he hits him with the drive impact. He's not stunned, so he is in trouble because he's still in his corner position, and he has to be careful. Neutral jump, gets the hit. What are the options going to be right now? Goes back into a level 2 of his own, but the combo continues, and he is not getting back enough drive bar, so he's still in danger of being stunned. Bananaken, what are you going to do?
No, it's fine.
Drive back, drive reversal. Sets up the level 2 of his own.
What are you gonna do? What's the defensive choices? Burnout is already on deck for VXBAO. We could see potentially Chip. Both and Burnout. Who's gonna tip who first?
Level 1. He jumps over it. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Wow. Oh my God.
He still clips him with the low medium kick just within range. VXBAO down 1 and 2. We're going back to character select.
Yo, man, find me better Street Fighter. I don't even like saying it at the same time in one episode, but come on. Come on. What? What?
Oh my God. I'm too old for this.
Oh my God. Dude.
Wow. Coming on in there, yeah, departure setup. He's gonna force VXBAO to play second to that, right? He's going to be putting him on the back burner and forcing him towards the corner little by little. The spike placement thus far from VXBAO, though. Oh, man, mistimed that he got punished by Bananaken. To the side, now it's VXBAO trying to play offense. Doesn't get to interrupt the drive rush, but a little bit of a whiff, a little bit of a drop from Bananaken. Oh, man, the throw baits. We're starting to see it, right? He's being a little bit throw happy.
I'm going to tell you right now, the fact that the neutral jumps have been so successful versus Bananaken, you know VXBAO is going to remember that. Tries to set up the double departure with the OD. Not going to work out. Catches the jump back. Uh-oh, now VXBAO has this corner positioning. Oh, actually gets the amnesia this time. Tries to go for the mix-up. Holds the parry to stop it. Great anti-air trade. VXBAO on the reactions. Drive rush in. Confirm. Gets the long screen phantom. And once again.
VXBAO in the first round. Gonna regain all of that momentum. It's been so back and forth thus far. The Tetris block, medium air to air. Gonna do the quick drop. Go medium kick, full conversion off of the counter hit. Set up the departure. Both setting it up. Air throw. He was ready for it. Pure reaction from the banana. We're gonna get the departure set up immediately after this, after the knockdown. The perfect parry. Will we get a side switch? Absolutely. What happens next though? Oh, again!
No, we're not done. Oh, he parried it. The perfect parry on the DI. Gets the corner anyway. Now you're stuck there. Bananaken stunned.
Oh, man.
Okay, what do you do here? You level 2 setup? You saw the sweet whip to make sure you're close enough to get the combo? Bro, he's going to combo? He's going to do 2? No. Oh, no. This is so cheap. Cease and desist. Oh, my gosh. VXBAO. What a run. 2-2?
That's crazy. That's too intense for me, man. Bananaken.
What?
He's getting put through the ringer defensively. Respectfully.
Oof. Counter hit. Makes it combo. The other departure still there.
Yeah, that spike clipped him on the way down, too. You saw that jump medium punch attempt from Bananaken, allowing VXBAO to pursue offense after that knockdown, but it's still going to be Bananaken. Oh, boy. What was that punish counter on?
Wow.
Ugh, sit him down.
Burnout now, though. Definitely an opportunity for Chip. VXBAO, what's the idea? Wow, they can get the combo off of that. Into level 1. That's going to put him in a great spot to get back this drive. Still in Chip territory. Not for much longer, though.
Oh, no, that's gonna reach. Yo, that was mad raw.
Oh my gosh.
That was raw banana, dude. He just went right in with the drive impact. You got no warning or nothing? Come on, son. You can't react to that. I couldn't. I definitely couldn't.
I'm about to say, I ain't reacted to that.
Oh,
I'm out.
The
Perfect
parry.
back throw
We're gonna
to
get
you.
that back throw now. Ugh. No.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, though.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
How many perfects has this man had? Just in this set alone.
At least 3. Somebody check those numbers. I definitely could be wrong.
Nice.
Big jump in right here after the teleport. Go
Level
straight
3,
into the
we
level
spend
3.
it. I like that. I respect it. Both looking at match point. You want to establish dominance, right? You want to make sure to establish this life lead. Is it going to be departure? It's double departure right on top of his head, too. He's forcing him to get this block going. It's perfect parry instead. The neutral jump gets blown up. Oh, speaking of.
Versus Vortex needs this.
Oh.
They need this to go into overtime. Oh my God, he caught that? Be careful. Level 3 after the clash.
No.
Are you serious? It could have been worse. If his life was a little lower, it would have been CA, but lots of damage. VXBAO trying to close this out now for UIU. Fake out with the walk up. Gets the back throw with the position change. Sets up the departure. Gets the jump in. Bananaken. Talk to me about it. You said this is the best one in the world. We're going into overtime.
Cara de lechuga.
Wow.
You ain't the best. I'm the best.
Wow.
I'm the best. You haven't played against me.
Yo.
What's my name? Bananaken. What's my name? Bananaken. It's crazy, man. This is actually the coolest storyline that we could ever ask for, right? We've seen so many dominant players, VXBAO, DCQ, all falling to the same man in the mirror.
Oh, that's bars.
This is insane. It's actually insane. Back-to-back bangers in the anchor position, by the way. I didn't even know what to expect. I did not think when we came into match number 2, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't think it was going to be the JP mirror match, to be quite honest with you.
I mean,
So I know KnuckleDu definitely didn't want to fight that matchup at all. Obviously, we've seen him play against Guile versus JP. Dual Kevin. I don't know if he wanted to step up to the plate for that one. Zhen.
If I were to tell you that we gathered the best players from around the world here to compete, I would only be giving you half the story. Street Fighter League is nothing like other Capcom tournaments. This is a team event where no individual part is greater than the whole. We know what these players can achieve on their own. We've seen their greatness. There is no need to question that.
It's MenaRD!
The question is, can they put their ego to the side? Can they put their pride aside? Can they sacrifice themselves in order for their team to win? It's one thing being up on that stage by yourself in all your glory and controlling the outcome. It's completely different putting on that jersey with 3 other people and trusting that the next man up is going to do their job. This is where the talking ends and the fighting begins. New game, new rules, new season. Welcome to Street Fighter League.
Street Fighter League Season 6. This is Episode 5. And if you have been paying attention at all to these matches here, you know exactly what's coming down the pipeline. I've been honored to be talking about these matches alongside my boy, Vicious. How's it been, bro? How you been, man?
You already know what it is, man. It's been nothing but ecstatic the entire way through. And man, these matches are leaving us out of breath week after week. And I'm not even kidding you. You could feel the hoarseness in our voice,
Yes.
I feel like, because of how crazy some of these matches have been. And just in case you hadn't checked it out, what are you doing? You got to be checking out these matches every time.
Well, look, we got updates just in case you guys haven't been up on it. So let's take a look at the standings so far as we get into episode 5 here. Of course, in first place, Bandits holding it down with 120 points. In second place, we got Nasr with 110 points. Right behind them, third place, UYU, the Nunu, with 90 points. Of course, versus Vortex down there at fourth place at 85 points. And Red Rooster at fifth, 70 points. And of course, rounding out the entire group, Endemic with 35 points. That's still pretty close if all things considered.
Yeah, we still have plenty more games to play, but taking a look at the format, in case you haven't been familiar with the rules yet, each team has 4 players, with the away team submitting their player order ahead of time, while the home team will get that chance to get those counter picks going. The teams will play 3 consecutive matches, with the first player match being 10 points, as well as the second player match being 10 points too. Third player match, of course, the ever important anchor spot, 20 points for that matchup. And of course, if it ever comes down to a tiebreaker, we have that sudden death fourth player match worth 5 points. It is absolutely critical because the team with the most points at the end of the games will be the winner, and the top 4 teams with the highest number of points at the end of the season will make the playoffs. So every single match counts.
What is on the line? $75,000 on the line. Of course, the lion's share, that's $60,000 going to first place, $15,000 for second place. And one of the most important assets of that prizing is the fact that you get flown to Capcom Cup to play in the finals versus SFL EU as well as Japan to ball it out to see who is the undisputed best Street Fighter League team. And then what do you want after that? What more could you ask for, Jeremy?
More Street Fighter 6, that is for damn sure. You get to play up against everybody in the world that is involved with Street Fighter League. That is a pretty big ordeal, if you ask me, as a competitive player and also as a fan. And speaking of fans, this one's for you. You guys have to get invested into it now because of the matches that are at hand for week number 5. Taking a look at today's team matches, we have none other than Endemic looking to put some more points on the board as they are currently in 6th place. They're facing off against Red Rooster, both 5th and 6th placements for these teams. This is going to be critical. After that, Nasr versus UYU. You already know the caliber of players that are going to be on the table for that one. Then, of course, the marquee matchup of today, Bandits going up against versus Vortex, the former champs with a brand new name, going up against one of the quote-unquote super teams for week number 5.
Well, look, I can't wait to get into it, guys. We got Street Fighter 6 right around the corner, but you better join us after this break. I'll see you right after this.
Let's get this mission started.
KnuckleDu is your Capcom Fighters champion. He is your 2018 champion. It's MenaRD.
We got more Street Fighter League. I know you can smell the tension in the air.
We back in the field, back. We ready, it's time.
Ooh, punish counter.
Inside of the huddle, you know that I climb. A dangerous mind, a weapon of choice from pushing the line.
Season after season, it's only gotten better.
Big Bird in trouble.
My end game is number 1. Bet it all, give me my cash. So team game can't stop it. Take off like a rocket. Bring it back, don't bend mine. I'm the one now, you can't hide.
What an upset. What an upset.
With all your heart.
This is our moment.
Nobody saw this happening. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter.
It's time to rise. This is our moment. This is our time. The time is now. It's time to rise.
Unprecedented and unpredictable. It only gets better.
Nothing! Straight to the
This is a different ChrisCCH. I don't know who this young man is.
We ready whenever. The world is rising. The time is now. No other option. No other way. Play to win the way that we play.
My man looks so happy.
In front of the pack. Leading the way. It's time to reign.
Bird's momentum, his speed in general is so hard.
Been to the bottom, ain't nothing to fear. We running the game.
MenaRD taking it down convincingly against the biggest sprint that we've seen thus far.
This is the hardest season of Street Fighter League ever.
Doing it for the time.
History in the making.
This is our moment. Yeah, this is our time.
This kid is ridiculous. This kid is ridiculous.
This is our moment. This is our time.
He is a a kiss to the audience. I love that.
With this thing, full right.
Execute!
Audio!
UYU are your Street Fighter League US champions!
I present the Hunter from Komura.
That looks like it's gonna hurt!
Match number 1 is currently underway as we set up Endemic versus Red Rooster. Now, currently, both of these teams are respectively in 5th and 6th place. However, it does not tell the entire story of the trials and tribulations that have been going on since day number 1. All of these matches have been absolute nail-biters. I think this is the most we've seen sudden deaths happen in the entirety of Street Fighter League thus far. But going into it right now, Endemic, again, being at the bottom of the barrel, they need to climb up and get some of these points now rather than later. And one of those cats just happens to be one of the point earners for the team, but at the same time, he's slowly starting to find a struggle with some of his characters. I feel like, you know, Ken being one of the characters that are like completely on everybody's target majority of the time, he's kind of like balancing between Ken, JP, and other characters as he streams. That person being ChrisCCH. Now, as great as he was in Street Fighter V towards the end of it, I feel like we haven't seen the fully awakened ChrisCCH just yet. He's got the potential, he's got the knowledge, but I also want to see what he has for RobTV going into this next match with his interview. Take a look.
You want to talk about fire? You want to talk about big time pop-offs? You want to talk about clutch in the biggest moments? It's obvious that ChrisCCH fits all of those categories. What's going on with you, bro? It's a pleasure talking to you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, Chris, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. So far, I'm a bit surprised that you guys are in last place with ChrisCCH on the team. Make it make sense. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, it's been pretty tough so far. I think for a lot of us on the team, I think we are meshing quite well, actually. I think we all have very similar play styles. I think all of us on this team right now are pretty similar. We all play pretty slow, a little bit reserved on risk taking. And I think that kind of style is very difficult this early on in, like, first year of the game. So we're still kind of finding our footing in this game.
Okay, so now, of course, we've seen you compete in the Street Fighter over the years. You were in school. Now you've graduated and everything. You've already started your career. One, what are you doing, and how are you balancing that and Street Fighter?
Yeah, so I graduated with a degree in aerospace engineering.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, I'm working in that field now. So it's been really enjoyable, and honestly, I think I have a lot more free time to play the game now than what I did in school, because anyone who's watching that has been through engineering school or maybe in it right now knows it takes up a lot of time, like basically your whole life. So I would always have to make sacrifices with school to kind of make time to play Street Fighter. But now, working is a little bit different. My schedule's a bit more consistent. I can have more consistent practice. So I've been enjoying it a lot.
Well, right now, Chris, with you guys, of course, being in last place for the time being, we only just now getting to the halfway point. When are we gonna see that dog? In the end of the day, when your team needed, no matter who did what, you have always been a person that's been able to pull out the big wins against the strongest players. Are we gonna see that dog come out now that your team needs it?
These are kind of, when I visualize competing, these are the kind of situations that I want to be in, right? Like my back to the wall.
Yes, sir.
Whether I'm down in, points like this in a format, round robin format, or just in games if I'm down, really bad in a set, I like to come back and, I want to make those big moments happen. And even just being here in general, for me, it feels like somewhat of a miracle. I was added very late into the team roster. And I just didn't think I would be on Street Fighter League this year at all. I felt like going into the new game, I mentioned the style that I and a lot of my other team members play. I felt like it was going to be so hard going into the new game to be able to perform early on. So I feel like so far I've done pretty good, but I need to do more.
ChrisCCH, from the guy that was excited to beat the top players, to being the top player that all of you guys hope that one day you can beat in bracket. Hopefully you guys' season goes up from here, and it's always a pleasure talking to you and seeing your gameplay, bro.
The seasoned ChrisCCH, of course, on a new team with Endemic, but you can still see the heart there. Man, you kind of hit the nail on the head when you talked about all the things that kind of led into this season with ChrisCCH. Good thing you're paying attention. Obviously, he puts a lot into this, and he said himself, we all kind of have that same play style, man. And of course, you got a player like Reynald on your team as well. And then just thinking about the fact that you have a player that is kind of new to the Street Fighter series, to this 6th degree, and of course it is still a new game, so there's definitely space to grow, right? But speaking of space to grow, and grown quite a bit, PR Balrog representing Red Rooster, this all Latino team. I want to see what he has to say talking to RobTV. Let's take a look.
This interview right here is for my Street Fighter purists out there. I'm gonna tell you something, PR Balrog. Some of us, we came up on that nooch. We came up on fundamentals. You understand? Not just turning green and sliding across the screen. And PR Rog, you are absolutely phenomenal at exactly that, straight nooch. You got every reason to be confident, man. I want to take it straight back to that Punk versus PR Balrog match. What was it like playing that match right there with Punk, man? That was different than a regular Street Fighter 6 match.
Well, I feel like you could see the generations in the gameplay. Punk is really good at what he does in the ground. His ground game is amazing with punishing, etc. But that's our style in Street Fighter 4. So I think it was a good clash. I think overall I won it, but he has been playing a lot more than me. I didn't play for like 5 years, so he has the advantage right now, I think. Even though it was really close, I was very confident, obviously, and we talked about the match before, and he told me, every time you perfect parry, I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
So obviously my game plan was definitely to perfect parry. Exactly, and there were a lot of them, and then I kept looking at him, and that's why I was laughing. If you see, I was laughing the whole match, right? So, it was very fun, and I think since we got to see generations, of Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and now Street Fighter 6, it definitely clashed well, I think. And I think it was enjoyable for everybody.
See, there's some questions I can only ask to someone that comes from the era that you come from, the background that you have. Do you believe that the game has progressed as far as from the player skill standpoint from back then to now?
I think that the new generation has a lot of tools now. I do think it was a little bit harder back in the day because you had to do a lot more research, or you had to be in training mode a lot more. Now you can just go on the social media apps and see what works, what doesn't. So in my opinion, the skill level of the high level players are definitely even, 100%. But when it comes to newer generation players that are coming up, I do think that the newer players have a lot of more advantage than we have back then.
And you know, I gotta ask you something very important. PR Balrog, look at me for this one.
Tell me.
I'm the captain now. No, but okay, has the FGC gone soft?
I do think that we need a lot more people with charisma. Has it gone soft? No, I think the rules have to be softened. The rules have to be softened. I don't think the whole thing has been soft. So
Okay.
that's my opinion. I think we can be a little bit more rough, a little bit.
Man, PR Balrog always got a smile on your face, and it's appropriate because you are definitely putting a smile on the face of Street Fighter purists like myself and a lot of people in the chat, showing that you still got it after a 5-year layoff. Imagine. PR Rock, pleasure talking to you, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Thank you so much, man. Play Street Fighter 6. It's a good game, I think so.
It's a very interesting perspective being able to have PR Rog here because he's been through the ringer, right? Every different era of Street Fighter, I feel like he's been a part of. Not to say that he's old, man. We totally know because we are of that same era as well. At least very much so active in the, I guess, like the old school now. We are actually deep in there. But anyways, PR Rog, I think he is a very interesting point in regards to like the competitive nature of the players in the current atmosphere, especially with the new school, right?
But now we get into it. Endemic versus Red Rooster.
ChrisCCH is going to be stepping up to the plate, and that's going to be very proper too, because it's going to be that clash between new school and old school. But don't be fooled, right? Both of these players have the perfect demeanor of what it takes to be a competitive player.
No, this is definitely true, man. And honestly, like I said, ChrisCCH, look, he's had a taste of the SFL life before. I want to see what PR Balrog is going to do in this later season, but it starts right now.
Ken versus Jury, exactly what you could expect. ChrisCCH being able to snipe out the jump with the uppercut. Forward throw now. Wait a minute, what's going to be happening here within this space? Stuck in the corner. PR Rog, are you going to be walking it out? Yes, sir. He's not afraid of what ChrisCCH has in neutral, but here comes the punish counter. The attempted parry does get blown up.
Nice pick up here, and still gets the uppercut follow-up. And just waits on it. Oh, wow, tries to delay the standing heavy punch. Not gonna work out. Okay, nice confirm. Drive rush spins it all and takes the round because of it. I like the usage, and that's by the numbers thing that I feel like ChrisCCH is actually known for. Not as much right now in Street Fighter 6, but you can see it building up, right?
You see some of the defensive aspects of PR Rog as well, right? He's gone for the airborne approach, at least on offense once, and then even in the corner, he's still even able to jump out and keep ChrisCCH kind of guessing, but here comes that drive rush, so sneaky.
Taking her time a lot. Oh, OD uppercut. Fights back to the middle of the screen. And you can just see PR Balrog just waiting to get in. Chris clips the drive rush in. Go forward to try to actually open him up. It's not working though. What a whiff punish. Even gets the punish counter. Goes straight into level 3 and the cinematic on top of it. That's so smart. He is in burnout, and this should kill. Oh, it does the job. ChrisCCH.
He even looked back at his team and said,
oh my gosh. Yo. Man, this season I've been so off on the if it's gonna kill it. I can't even tell. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell sometimes. You have to get used to seeing where the life bar is right before the animation hits. And to be fair, I thought maybe he would have been a little bit too late. Dang, that was actually a really great forced knockdown on that too. That was a great interruption against what was it? Dragon Lash? Oh man, wow. The footsies are on point right now for Puerto Rico's own PR Balrog.
Tatsu out of the corner and now has the momentum.
Oh yeah, we like that. Chris fully anticipated that jump medium punch coming out, but it's going to be Eduardo coming in now. Fireball.
Nice setup.
You had to guess for game at that point.
Okay, here we go. All right, the speed is definitely picking up as this fight goes on.
Jesus.
Big jump in for PR Balrog. Gets the knockdown.
Did you see him fake it out too? Like he forced CCH into that fireball.
Oh, wow. I like that. Playing the distance. Calls out the super, has the fireball layered on top of it, gets a full combo, and now the corner control is in favor of PR Balrog. The jury looking strong, tries to jump out, and he does so. Walking back on a little bit to that mid screen, but now taking control of the corner. You can see Chris trying to take it. Taking his time.
You see CCH is taking a considerable beat. Oh my God. How much space away from the corner do you have to be to avoid that level 3? Well, it's not going to be today, that is for sure. He's not going to be living off of that. That's tough. That's a tough call. ChrisCCH, obviously, he was ready for any sort of escape option. that PR Rog was going to do. He just slightly happened to forget that there was a level 3 on deck from PR Rog.
Yeah, it goes really far, too. I've definitely been hit by a few of those around point blank, and I got a little too, lackadaisical with the fireballs and literally got hit up close by a level 3 just because they did it on wake up. So completely understandable. And now back to this slow pace that we know. Oh.
I like that. It's a really interesting defensive option. Just back medium punch to kind of clear the space, but the drive rush coming in, a very delayed standing heavy punch from CCH. Another one coming in from PR Rog this time. The overhead connects, full conversion, bringing him to the corner. You already knew. You are
that was
so
cheap.
sneaky.
Oh, that
Level
was so
1.
cheap.
You got to let it rip. Hold the button for that damage. He does, and it is enough damage. He spent the Fuhajin holding that storage, getting a little bit of extra seasoning on that.
Oh my gosh. And look at that. I like that. Gets the knockdown, gets the charge.
Tatsu in the corner. Now we get
Oh, that was so meaty.
Hella meaty.
Okay. Keeps the corner pressure, tries to delay the throw. Challenge with an OD uppercut, and now here comes PR Balrog. Full charge, too. Uh-oh. You better be careful. A knockdown is definitely going to lead. Oh, wow. He loses some of the storage. This dude, ChrisCCH, though.
Just enough space to create that big whiff against PR Rog. That was pretty good. Move has been really on point. Man, how is he sniping so many of these low forwards, catching Chris walking back?
Yeah, those crouching medium kicks, man. Doing work right now.
Again! One of the 4 horsemen of the Street Fighter 6 Apocalypse, man.
Exploded Nitra!
There it is.
Oh my God, let's go.
Steve saying that is the second one. That's the second horseman of the Street Fighter 6 Apocalypse.
I love that.
Anytime Steve says that, I don't know, man. Like,
driving back middle of the screen. Wow, I jumbled that one.
you gotta shake your fist in the air every time. Every single syllable that comes out of Steve's mouth when SAT
Oh
comes
my
out.
gosh.
Somebody's got to spell that out on Twitter somewhere. Anyways, PR Rog, forward throw in the corner, dash up. What's the pressure like? Triple lights. What a conversion off of that OD fireball. That was deep too.
Damn.
Knocking him right down, jump heavy punch. Chris is getting smothered right now.
Yeah, stand medium oppression. OD uppercut to stop the pressure. Chip is on the table. He isn't burnout. Gets the knockdown with the heavy kick. Jinrai follow up, and he's just walking him back to the corner.
Trying to check the lows again. Dodging storage, dash up, putting himself in burnout, but at the cost of what? This offensive pressure. Back-to-back throws, trying to do it again. Meaty stand, heavy punch. Now the sequence is the fireball, but that's too close for comfort. That's going to be a punish counter. Eduardo PR Rog taking down ChrisCCH out of a misplaced fireball.
Oh, deads and deads. Wow. Talk about that slow-paced play. I mean, I felt like PR Balrog actually was pumping on the brakes himself. He's like, you know what, let me relax a little bit. Because there was a few situations where he was getting clipped by some of the Kens, low forwards. And on top of that, even after that first match, just wasn't able to close out versus PR Balrog. Like I said, it felt like he even slowed down even more so than ChrisCCH in the later half of that match.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird intricacies in that entire set where it forced ChrisCCH to really throw out some erroneous fireballs. I think it had a lot to do with PR Balrog's presence. Like, he would move forward into making you think it's like, all right, this is a range where the fireball would be hard to predict. You would kind of just be forced to block, and you'd also be stuck in like the realm of where Ken's normals would want to be afterwards, right? He walked forward, then immediately walked back. Then when the fireball came out, he got the jump in. That's just one example of the many ways PR Rog is kind of forcing you to make those errors. He did so again towards the very end, right? He made him think, he's going to be in the right place to even do a low forward fireball, keep himself safe, but it just wasn't safe enough. There's just too, it's too close of a distance for him to actually throw that out. So ChrisCCH not making that mental note of throwing the fireball where he should.
Saw some promise there, but now it's up to FlashMetroid going up against Ajax Fidelity. Let's see what happens here. The Blanca versus the jury again. This is, and I love every time that this comes up, it makes me think about the notes that you say, like, man, you got 2 juries on the team, 2, and you're playing them back to back, huh?
2 different play styles as well. The big confirm already. Ajax trying to check FlashMetroid from even trying to come in the close quarters combat. Forward throw, dash up, plus frame advantage. Now I gotta say, what is gonna be the escape option? Up ball, of course. I don't know what that was about. He's trying to go over the fireball perhaps, or maybe anticipate Ajax moving forward earlier than he thought. But forward throw again. You can do it one more time.
Oh, nice parry, and still held it through the Blanca-chan that was activated as well. Throw in the corner, first round, Ajax Fidelity.
That was actually pretty cool. I totally forgot that Mini Blanca-chan was out there. Really good call out from the Shot of Earth.
Y él no te queda nunca, obviamente.
Now he's going to drive rush forward. No, with punish from FlashMetroid.
Perfect parry. And drive rush tries to get the punish afterwards, didn't work out.
It'd be quicker than that. No, that's really hard to punish though.
Yeah. Really got to be aware, and you still just have to be. Oh, wow, gets the counter hit with the stand medium punch after the dash rush. Overhead finds his mark, gonna get a full combo conversion. Pressure. Found a low hit. Spins the rest on the last. Follows up into the level 3. Wow.
But not gonna be dead, I don't think. There's a little bit of a pixel, perhaps. I'm gonna say it.
Called it.
Nice.
And still, Ajax Fidelity closing it out. I'm not sure what happened on Wake Up right there, but probably just tried to move in.
I love this song.
Oh, yeah?
Blanca's theme is pretty good. Oh.
I like that. More active in the neutral axis, using the Blanca-chan and actually just...
Too much block stun, perhaps?
I think that's exactly what it was, actually. Throws. Definitely working out right now for Flash.
Oh, the uppercut's got to be coming out. No, not quite. Ajax being so patient about it. Sneaking in the dash, catching FlashMetroid off guard. Clearing out his way in the corner. Back throw. Another Fuha storage. Oh, the Street Fighter 2. I like that. Light ball right in front of him. Not ready for it. Ajax no punishes, but still going to be all right, I think. Uppercut. What a reaction. Not letting the Blanca ball fly for free. Here comes the air ball.
Wow, right into the activation. Let's see what you got. It should be enough. Yo, Flash actually keeping his wits about him. That way he can actually make that return. Gets around on the board, and now we got a game. Needs this round to stay alive. This will give him an actual match.
Oh, you can't let that out for free after that. The drive rush forward. Ajax now applying that pressure that we talked about earlier. Flash has spent a lot of time in this corner, but does find a successful way out. Damn, the ollie to himself. And a punish counter. Yo, give me a Shout of Earth, perhaps. No, he wants it for the kill.
Look at the damage setup. Yo, Wake Up level 3. He was hitting a button, and that's going to be a critical art. That's going to hurt. Is it, though?
Damn, that's real gracious of him.
Nice.
Oh, no, you can do it again.
Wow. What? Yo, the turnaround in the corner because of the Wake Up level 3. And that was looking so good for Flash. Trade. Wow, knocks him out of the Blanca ball.
Up ball, you already knew it.
OD up ball at that. On Wake Up. Gets clipped once again.
He's so good with those conversions. Back medium kick into the leg. We got the Lightning Beast coming in. Rolling cannon, sit him down. Yeah, that was actually bad. Oh, you thought you could DI the young man?
Still prepared for the DI. Oh my God, Ajax.
Overhead reactions. Do you have the reactions though to block this overhead?
Oh wow.
One more time.
Oh, the hop through and gets the opening FlashMetroid. Yo.
If you blink, you just might miss it. That hop could be so ambiguous, right? You don't even want to commit to a parry to kind of stop that mix-up because a throw could happen. So Flash really showing out those options, putting Ajax in the blender.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm loving how sparingly he's used it. Oh my God, from so far away, and he gets the confirmed slide knockdown. The consistency on these air ball combos that we've been seeing from Flash has really been helping him out. But right now he's in a bad situation. Luckily, no confirm there, but stuck in the corner. Ajax not even letting you play the game anymore. Blocks the OD up ball, and this is gonna hurt quite a bit.
It's training mode time. It's Ajax Fidelity's training mode time. Forward throw. He's working on that corner pressure yet again. Looking at match point. How many times over has he run into the drive rush forward? FlashMetroid has not been able to stop that preemptively. He's trying to throw out a normal, perhaps.
Oh,
the up ball.
Okay, here's a chance. Oh, wow, dash rush in, not gonna let him activate the Blanca-chan either. Up ball gets out of there. Oh, gets the trade. Drive rush 40, still got meter on top of that slide knockdown. Oh, dead.
Cannon available, no. Not quite. A throw will do it. Oh, the mix! Oh,
but he corners himself, and the level 3 is right there. FlashMetroid goes down to Ajax Fidelity, puts himself in the corner because the hop repeats the same thing that got him that last game, but it's not going to work this time around the level 3.
That could have gone either way. I thought if that trade had been a different normal, I don't even know, man. Like if he If he hops that way, does he have enough time to get a different normal out to stuff Ajax crouching jab? Any sort of like forward framer? I don't even know, right? Because if that trade was with a heavier normal, I feel like FlashMetroid would have been able to get a trade combo off of it. That's really, really unfortunate. He had the right idea. He did get the trade, but at the end, the scramble was just in Ajax's favor. He was born in the scramble, man.
Yeah, but just cornering yourself in that situation. Obviously, try to, you know, get a leg up on him. Just was prepared, man. But that was looking really good for Flash for quite some bit.
No doubt. It's been pretty close. I mean, we've gone down to like the final game for every single competitor thus far for match 1 and match 2. Now we're going to have Bananaken stepping up against Reynald.
Oh, man. I'm going to tell you right now, the JP mirror matches have been some of my favorite matches. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know that sounds crazy,
man.
But that's how I feel about it. And right now, you put in the situation on Endemic to say, well, look, hey, Reynald, you have to get this W. And then Samurai goes up, right? And Samurai would take on Mono.
Yeah.
And this is a must-win situation for Reynald and Endemic. We've seen where they are in the standings so far. So we know how important this is.
Yeah, 35 points currently for the side of Endemic. You know, Red Rooster just a little bit above them, both respectively at 5th and 6th. This is going to really, really put them in a decent spot going forward in the rest of the competition. OD Phantoms coming out, the spike to continue it, departure to keep Bananaken at bay. Reynald already off to a fantastic start. He's going to be just fine playing it from full screen. You know, Bananaken, he's been through worse as well, so that's a great stoppage. 2 low medium picks preemptively, but it's still the drive rush that prevails for Bananaken. Set up another departure from the side of the yellow one. We're going in.
So we've seen how Bananaken uses drive rush very effectively with JP for whiff punish situations. And right now, he's having a hard time getting in versus Reynald. So I'm really interested to see. And we saw, you know, the willingness for Reynald to put those normals out there so that you can actually not dash rush in. So they're playing a very different range of game. And this is exactly what I was talking about.
Bananaken absolutely ready for his own character's drive rush, knowing full well what normals to kind of use to stop it. That was actually towards the tail end of the cane. That was cool. Very active.
See what I mean? He's so willing to check it without the drive rush even. And now, lots of chip. He's got an opportunity. Neutral jump gets over, but he still has to block this after the knockdown. Starts off with the level 2. Yo, full screen, and he gets to confirm. Oh my God, Bananaken. Oh. Both can. Oh wow.
And burn out for both. Oh, Reynald actually had the opportunity. So the initial spike before the jump had whiffed against Reynald. It wasn't active enough. Reynald could have let his spike go off instead.
Perfect pairing. Back and forth. Man, jeez, full. That was the perfect spacing on that.
Want to interrupt with a crouch jab, but it's still not going to deter Bananaken, except for maybe this amnesia. No side switch. Oh, that was beautifully done. Reynald at least trying to fight out of the corner.
I mean, and that little mix-up that he did right there with the feint and then dash in jump, that was actually pretty good. Okay, gets the hit.
Conversion. That was sick.
Straight into the level 3.
Yeah, we want that burnout. We definitely want that burnout. Are we going to set up a departure or are we going to set up a safe jump? Who knows?
I mean, you got the meter, right? Double departure, right? No, just dash. Parry to stop the amnesia pressure. Almost got clipped out of the air by that jump. Doesn't stop the conversion. OD full screen Phantom. We've seen Bananaken operate pretty good in these corner situations. Oh, wow. A jump out by Reynald. Gets the follow-up hit. Uh-oh.
How does he know, Steve?
I'm going to tell you right now, the thing is that even though, like we talked about, Reynald doesn't have the most experience when it comes to the Street Fighter 6 and just Street Fighter in general, but he lives in the scramble no matter what the game.
He is a man of fighting games. And I do mean that. He played everything under the sun. Hours on end. Hours on end, excuse me.
Jump in. Level 2, let's see how you defend against this. Just goes for the raw throw, but no combo. Dash rush in after the knockdown. I take that trade.
Love that jump back jab, the full continuation. The Tetris block doesn't get blocked this time. Not enough damage. Watch out for OD.
Nice.
Bananaken jump back throw, doing the job, and I feel like I said, that scramble in the corner. 2 things. I mean, look, I know I said Reynald lives in the scramble, but yo, Bananaken definitely also lives in the scramble. So these little fights in the corner really are telling a story.
Very similar start as we had in the beginning of the round, beginning of the game 1 actually. playing full screen. A lot of the spikes are going to be coming out once the knockdown happens. The departure obviously going to keep the character in place, but the objective, obviously, you want to get that hit, but I think the drive gauge damage is so important against JP.
Nice.
Perfect parry. Knockdown to the corner, sets up the departure. No, you're right, though. Oh, thought we was going to see a trade combo there. Oh my
That's so
gosh,
obnoxiously far.
Dash Rush tried to get the conversion. Knockdown in the corner again. Bananaken keeping the space and control. Air to air. Almost had the conversion off the departure.
If you got that, I would have gone nuts. Oh boy, the punish counter against the attempted overhead from Bananaken. Now looking at the yellow space here for the drive gauge. Both a little bit low on drive gauge, but it's still a decent amount to harass the opponent with.
Tried to dash forward.
Nice.
Yo, they're just Pierce fighting right now.
They're Pierce fighting.
Level 2 once again. I love his usage of level 2 in general. Man, oh, you're dead.
Got mixed.
Mátalo.
Dead.
I'm really curious as to why he got hit on that one. There was a
The mix-up that is not a mix-up.
Movement, maybe he just missed the overhead perhaps in the second goon.
My man has him jiggling.
It's tough to call.
Like that.
Hard to block.
No, it really is. I mean, like I said, both of these guys are really trying to play like one up each other. So they're really. This is a very scramble heavy match. False Phantom, dash rush in.
Both of them too.
Departure now he's gonna have a little opportunity to do another for Pierce. Oh wow, into the level 3
Reynald. Damn, he's got the eyes.
and ruin. Okay, departure setup, no dash up instead. Neutral jump, not gonna take the bait.
Oh, he could have got a big punish. Bananaken was on the other side, but it's fine. The punish counter is there with a throw. And the low medium kick just at the end of the loafers.
Walks up and does that in the corner. Perfect parry. Just wow. Nice block. Punish counter. And punish counter throw after that. Bananaken trying to go full parry.
Oh, damn, what a counter poke. That crouching medium punch is so obnoxious. Hey, speaking of which, why not use it against your opponent?
Oh, the
Said Reynald.
teleport with the departure. Gets the corner and now does not finish the combo though. Interrupt. Puts himself in burnout. Bananaken to get this combo, but the positioning's looking good. Reynald activates the level 2.
Ooh.
Just takes the small damage and has full screen, but now Chip is on the table. But level 3 is right there, so you better be careful because you know Bananaken has the possibility to react.
Looking at chip damage as well. He's going to get his drive gauge all the way back. Bananaken, he's big chilling. He has a little bit of life left. He's going to set out the goons for desperation. No way.
These dudes, they live at the scramble, bro. I'm telling you right now, you see a smile creep across Samurai's face. They know they got a chance of life right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, and it's the right angle too. He caught the crouching heavy punch. Such a sharp angle to even try to anti-air at that. Not the best when it comes to trying to get directly above or at least behind the neck of JP, but there was an attempt. And the drive impact, we haven't seen one of those in forever.
Did you see that this guy Reynald is actually reacting to the dash rush every time now? Meeting him with the crouching medium kicking is making it so hard, making it so difficult for Bananaken to get in a lot of times.
You know what's crazy to say? He's dealt with faster things in his life and he stopped them every single time.
Oh, that's true.
Bigger stages, man, I'm telling you.
Perfect parry, dash up throw, Reynald. Jumps out of there. We were just talking about how Bananaken is taking out the strongest JPs here. Always found a way to rebuttal and come back. Set up with the departure.
Cease and desist.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
How many players has he caught with that OD command grab in that exact sequence off guard? I think every one of them so far. I think every one of his matches so far. He's done it to VXBAO. He's done it to TCQ.
Reynald getting caught jumping. That Pierce doing his job into level 3. Jab, jab, confirm. Big damage and positioning in the corner. Reynald in trouble.
Departure, double time.
Oh, just walk up a roundhouse coming from Bananaken. This setup could do it just for life, and that is gonna do it with the perfect on top of it, but not for lack of trying. You see it is 2-1 there. This is that last player match point, so it's gonna be best of 5 in the scenario. Oh, tried the dash up throw. Neutral jump's gonna beat it.
Really great timing on the side of Bananaken, anticipating the drive rush, but again, we're back to the spike on spike play. Departure's going to be set up as the knockdown happens. No, not for Reynald. He's going right into the spikes yet again, just abusing that. Double time over, yes sir. Do another spike. Spike him down.
Dash up, tries to take the offense. Reynald holding that parry. Oh, okay, knockdown. Departure set up Bananaken. Reynald back dashes into the hit from the Departure.
Oh, anti-air, yes! On the other side as well. Reynald getting the stoppage, conversion of the jabs, double Departure. He thought Bananaken was going
Oh, neutral jump from Bananaken.
Beautifully done.
He did think about it though.
Tú tienes casi level 2.
Oh, you can juggle!
Yes.
Oh,
The Departure's there though. He has to hold that.
wow, double Departure on both sides. Yo,
That was so sick.
yo, Reynald just walking up.
Oh,
That's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh, dead?
I can't believe it. Duel of the Fates right now, man. That's what it feels like. I'm watching a movie.
Oh wow, the feint with the jab into the crouching heavy punch. Reynald is going deeper.
Let's see how far the rabbit hole goes for the mixes that can be presented. Here comes the double Departure yet again. Reynald walking up into the amnesia. He must have forgot about his own move.
Bro,
Sideways.
excuse me? Bananaken.
Damn.
Bro.
And a Departure afterwards. He's so sick right
Why did he have a combo for that? That's crazy. Oof. Ooh, catches him trying to hit a button. Does have a level 2 now. Yep. And we've seen the extensions off of these bad boys. Thing is, he's in burnout.
Do it one more time. Departure. Yes. The throw, and it's enough. Bananaken sealing it for Red Rooster. A full 40-ball game
Ooh.
for the full Puerto Rican team.
Wow. Red Rooster fighting it out still. Endemic not going to score any points from that team match. And it's crazy. It's crazy that that's their third 40-0 in a row, bro. Ow.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, that's gotta
It
suck.
stings a little bit. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, I'm trying to soften it up a little. I was gonna say it stings a little bit, but yeah. I mean, it does suck.
Look, the thing is that like there were so many matches that could have gone the other way. Like I felt like that scramble and the fact that we saw Bananaken even get to that point versus Reynolds JP, where he was starting to get like some of the reads there. But like if you go back to that, I mean, ChrisCCH had a couple opportunities there himself. I mean, and even Flash. Flash had the beginnings of making like this epic comeback, but it was just like one wrong mistake, and that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah, man. Again, at the same time, the same token, Red Rooster, they are more than welcome to celebrate this W because they are playing absolutely stellar week in, week out, and it's super, super inspiring to see, honestly. And I kind of want to know who's going to be stepping up to the plate for at least the interview portion of this because these guys, it's hard to pick because they're all playing really well. So hopefully RobTV gets to pick one of them for our interview with the winners, Red Rooster.
What you gonna do for the 40 ball? Red Rooster is looking ridiculous right now. Didn't even drop a game. How does it feel, bruh? An away game at that.
Bro, I'm just happy that we managed to it's an all Puerto Rican team. We're all good friends. Like yesterday we were all eating, just reminiscing on old school days because we've been in the arcade era and Fidelity's like the new one. And the fact that it's synergy, it's good friendship, and it's Puerto Rico, I can't be happier with the achievement of first game that we had was 40 points. We've been doing really well and 40 points now. And this is our interaction together playing offline, like Bananaken and me and Eduardo, because they both live in the States, but I always play Fidelity. And the fact that we've been able to interact and play and talk strategy as a team, it's something that it's I could say it was kind of like a dream. That'd be kind of cool to have a team with Eduardo and all these generations of and Bananaken, because I've known him. We were talking, it's 20 years, right? Long time. 20 years we've known each other.
Damn! Okay, and right now, so far, you have been primarily in the overtime spot. In previous years, you were you really be leading off for it. You and Ajax got most of the points for your team. This year has been your teammates. What's led to you being in the overtime spot? And do you think that you're the weakest link on the team?
I'm not sure if I'm the weakest link. I'm just saying that matchup-wise, you remember last year, right? What was the option with the teams that had 2 Lukes?
I mean, yeah, it's over with. It's rough.
They would put 2 Lukes up. Yeah. You have to decide between one, which you want to counter, and then you have to deal with another one still. So, and the fact that there's a JP, it's like
you always gonna put the JP up.
Exactly, the JP is always gonna be there, and that's the thing. Like 2 strong juries. Like DJ is a very strong character. Like I believe he's a strong character, but matchup wise, even we as a team agree that even like jury matchup versus DJ, some matchups we feel that jury can do even better. So we just go for what a matchup and experience. Like Cami DJ and jury DJ is, and jury Cami is pretty okay for both. I feel that we're all very strong players, but the matchup chart, I feel like top 3 characters most of the time is better than top 5 and top 3s.
Yep, I agree with that 100%. And Mono, that's pretty much a trick question. There is no weak link on this team, obviously. Right now, Team Red Rooster is officially at 3rd place overall in the standings, and that's been primarily with away games up to this point. Now they've got home games. It is going to be tough on their opponents. Mono and the rest of Team Rooster, congratulations on a 40-point victory.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now? So, shall we put him out of his misery? Time for some experimentation. I bet poison would work wonders on you. I wouldn't move if I were you. Poison's on the menu. I'm finished with you. I have you. It's over. My own death. Let's do now. Here, there, then here, and my magnum opus! Is my poison kicking in?
Street Fighter 6.
生ラッシュの出し方だそうです。生ラッシュの出し方はデバイス関係なく絶対やった方がいい出し方が、それね、パリボタンを押してから前々で走る、これがまあみんながやってるパリラッシュ、生ラッシュってやり方だと思うんですけど、これやめましょう。やり方は 1回前を入れた後にもう1回前とパリーボタンを同乗しっていうコマンドのやり方。
なるほど。
これが早いです。ドライブゲージの消費量もこっちの方が少ない。
ああ、間違いない。
これやると今ちょっと見てほしい。ちょっと一瞬だけ見てるんですけど、ちょっと2本目のゲージもちょっこ減ってるでしょ。
はいはいはい。
この前々ってやると2本目のとこかかってないんで、そうこれねすごいお得だし、慣れるとこっちの方が簡単なんだよ。
Welcome back, Street Fighter League. What an interview to hear from Mono himself saying like, hey man, there are no weak links on this team. That's one thing, as well as just talking about like the success rate. I'm happy to hear it, but that also changes up the results for our current standing. So let's take a look at that right now. You can see in first place, Bandits 120 points, Nasr 110 points, Red Rooster now third place 110 points. You see UIU in fourth place with 90 points versus Vortex on the way up with 85 points. And Endemic, we've seen, like we said before, not shaking out too well, 6th place with 35 points. But we still have team matches for you guys to see. Our next one being Nasr versus UIU, which is definitely something I've been waiting to see myself. With that, I would love to know what Nasr has coming up. Of course, they got Big Bird on their squad. They do have Nephew. They have the amazing Punk. But one of the players that has definitely been showing us some of the most amazing Street Fighter 6 since its launch, Angry Bird. I would love to hear what he has to say about his upcoming match.
I may very well be standing next to the best player in the world of Street Fighter 6 right now. First place at EVO, and then right after that, second at Gamers 8, none other than the Middle East's very own Angry Bird. What's up, Amjad?
How you doing?
Yo, hey man, I don't like how you getting kind of swole on me, man. This all natty, right?
Why are you coming up with that?
Look, he ain't answer though. All right, chat, I don't know what's going on. He ain't answer. All right, well, in general, does your family actually watch all of your tournaments, or at least the biggest events? How do they feel about all of it?
No, they don't.
Did they see the EVO stuff? Did you show them any of the shots or the highlights from
After
EVO?
the tournament, but like live, no, they didn't see.
Well, what was their reaction to seeing
all
of those people out there, thousands of people watching?
They went crazy.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, and as far as Street Fighter, sticking to your personal life, if it weren't for Street Fighter, what would you be doing right now?
I have a degree in business administration accounting. So back in 2019, I don't know if you remember, I used to travel and study at the same time. And then I graduated, and then I started doing this full time. So if things go sideways, I'll be a streamer.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't go back to accounting.
Yeah. Like you said, I thought you was about to be punching them numbers. Nah, you're gonna be a variety streamer.
No.
Okay, and we just saw you win. I want to say you just won 200K, not to be counting your pockets or nothing like that. You just won 200 big ones, bruh. And
they just arrived today, right?
The deposit you just hit? Oh, look, that's why he's smiling. I knew you looked different. I can smell somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah, your teeth shining, your hair laid down. That money just hit. Okay, I understand. So when you up there playing for that much bread, bro, like, are you conscious? Because every single match is like a huge money match. Are you conscious of what you're playing for in those moments?
No. Like at that moment, I don't play like, if I play knowing that like I'm playing for the money, I wouldn't be clutch and like like I would make stupid decisions. But if I play just like I want to play, like it's a casual match, I would make I'm confident in myself that I would make the best decisions.
My man's Angry Bird, one of the big dogs, if not the biggest dog in the yard when it comes to Street Fighter 6. Man is officially, of course, the EVO champion, second at Gamers 8, and right now his team is in second place right here at Street Fighter League. We will see if you guys are gonna push it all the way and end up fighting against Japan. Angry Bird, pleasure talking to you, bro.
Same here.
That's perfect timing for Angry Bird because I still have my student loans to pay. So, you know, Angry Bird, if you want to link up, you let me know because I've been hooting and hollering about how good you are in Street Fighter 6 because it's also the truth. But all jokes aside, yo, there's just a lot that really went into his performance at EVO. And it was really heartfelt too when he won his final moment and also just like the way he was on stage. Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I teared up. I saw you too. You were kind of like taken aback. So
Yeah, you know me, man. I'm one of those guys, especially because I talk to him about his victory all the time. Obviously, we were right there next to him on the stage. But just saying that, like, EVO Street Fighter 6 was something that I definitely didn't expect. It was amazing. And the fact that is the champion that you guys just heard from says a lot. That dude's one of the nicest people
really
I've ever met, man. He's a really nice guy.
He's a pretty big deal as well. And speaking of big deals, we have dual combination of big deals. It's Dual Kevin coming in for the newly reinstated UYU, and for a very good reason. Dual Kevin coming back into the wings of Street Fighter League. Remember, he's one of the OGs that fully understands the composition and what needs to be done for the competition as well in regards to the team format. I kind of want to pick his brain a little bit as to how he's been acclimating going back into the league with a brand new team as well as a brand new game. So let's take a look. We have Dual Kevin standing by with RobTV.
Big Midwest things, baby. Y'all already see what time it is. I am joined with UYU's Dual Kevin. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Rob?
Hey, man. Look, you've been cooking up so far in Street Fighter League. I gotta ask you, are you performing the way that you expected to up to this point?
Yeah, I played 4 matches, won 3 of them. Obviously, you always want perfection, so I prefer the 4 out of 4. But I feel like I've been doing pretty well for myself. I expect that out of myself. So far, so good.
You were in like banking. You worked at a bank and everything back in Indy. What made you trade in the tie for the sticks, man? What draws you so deeply into fighting games?
Oh man, the competitive fire it's just high sometimes. Like seeing the people around you compete at the highest level, and I know what I'm capable of, so I always want to reach that. It's gonna take time, it's gonna take work, it's gonna sacrifices, like working as a banker at one point, right? Sacrificing that time to do something like this instead. I want to be up there with them, and I want to be right beside them, compete in that top 8 bracket like they are. So that mostly what lit the fire of me wanting to compete more and more.
All right, bro, so of course you know where we come from. You know where all this sauce, all this talent comes from. It only could have been bred back home in the Midwest, bro. So what can you tell us about our stomping grounds?
Oh man, I feel like we're always the underdog, right? But like, we always have a few players that just pop out of nowhere, just putting in work. All kinds of majors, all kinds of big brackets. I mean, us at one point, right, in the Street Fighter 5 days, like, people definitely would underestimate us back in the day. So it's just definitely nothing to sleep on in Midwest region.
That energy different, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, what do you think, who are like the top players in the Midwest for 6 specifically?
The top players?
If you had to give me like 3 of them, taking yourself out of it.
If you look at the World Warrior, actually, there's been a consistent 4 people that have been up there in terms of the point count, right? So like, excluding me, there's Flash, there's Shin Cheng, DJ player, but there's also Kung Fu Hustle from Kansas City. I never heard of him.
Me either, but then I say he was in grand finals.
Yeah, consistently actually, twice he got in grand final. So that's what I mean, like a name you never heard of, one day pops out of nowhere and does some work.
It's like that,
yeah, it's just standard from the region, you know? It just always happens that way.
All right, and the last thing I gotta ask you about, you know what we're here for, bruh, Street Fighter League. You see that dang logo that you got right there on your shoulder? Team UYU, y'all are in 3rd place, but y'all only ahead by 5 points. People right on your heels versus Vortex. What are you thinking about where your team is at?
Obviously, we're aiming for 1st, and we looked at like the schedule, and like our important matches in the first half were a lot of away for us. So that's good for us. So Bandits is the top team right now, right? We're gonna have home against them next time. So it's gonna be in our favor, and we got some good strats coming into the next time around. So it's looking good for us, I'd say.
Do not let what that hoodie says fool you. That boy is from the Midwest, the furthest thing from soft. This man has officially played 4 matches here at Street Fighter League, won 3 of them, and we're probably gonna be seeing the same trend continue. Multiple fighting game champion, Midwest very own, Dual Kevin. Love, dog.
Thank you.
Man, Dual Kevin, obviously one of those guys that very near and dear to my heart, told me about his return to Street Fighter and just how he always wants to be a competitor, but also says that competitive fire is what got him out of banking and back into competitive Street Fighter. And I'm telling you right now, that's crazy, but I completely understand. The fire, that's a real thing to actually want to be good and claim that championship spot. Dual Kevin is definitely somebody that can 100% do that. We've seen him do it solo. We definitely can see it. I can see it happening with the team as well. So.
Yeah, you talked about the team as well. You talked about him having KnuckleDu as a partner and as a best friend as well. The reason why, you know, KnuckleDu has been sticking out with Guile thus far is to kind of just reinforce the point that he can take down some of his worst matchups too. So I think that kind of confidence really exudes with the rest of the team, and it really resonates with the UYU and seeing their performance, right? But anyways, again, UYU has been doing such a phenomenal job. They're only 20 points shy away from tying it up with Nasr currently. So we're going to see a real big change up in the standings between these two teams depending on the outcome. But going into it, right, this is going to be a very tough team to handle. He has to face off against, or UYU as a whole has to face off against Nasr. And these guys, again, Angry Bird, both birds, really. Angry Bird, Big Bird, Satsui no Nephew, as well as Punk the God. This is going to be one of the hardest fought battles that we could expect. And we're going into it right now. Zhen sitting on the away spot with DJ, Angry Bird with Ken. Don't make him mad now.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, this match is very important to this UYU team. I mean, just imagine you getting a win here, right, in the first half of the season up against a team like the Birds with Punk and Nephew. Ooh, wow, baited.
Damn, that's a punish counter. He gets the full-on linkage into the low medium kick, excuse me.
Okay.
Oof. Roundhouse. Oh, you thought you could move on in there? No, sir.
Oh, no jab on wake up. DJ fighting back out of the corner, finds a meaty right after it. Forward throw. Wow, the fake out, and my man still hit standing like
serious? That was actually pretty well done. The timing was perfect. Immediately after that stand jab, Angry Bird absolutely ready to fire off with the light and also ready to jump over any fireball if need be. OD Jack. Oh no.
Okay.
Safe jump? No, it's crouching heavy punch as the frame kill. And now the pressure is on. Up until that point, Angry Bird taking flight and missing the combo.
Jump light out of the corner. Gets the throw into the corner once again. Neutral jump. Doesn't take the bait. Still eats the throw. Looking for something. Low forward into drive rush.
And I love Angry Bird just fully backing away as soon as he lost that pressure off the lights. But he did get a single confirm. Oh,
level 3. That's going to go through. Level 2, excuse me.
Yes, sir. We got to feel the rhythm. Side
feel
switch.
The line.
You know it's DJ time. Look at the damage too set up. No, it's going to be drive rush forward. He whiffed the throw, and Angry Bird making the most of it. Although being in burnout, he still gets one touch away, and it's fierce to the face. How do you like?
Man, just walk back and forth. Fierce. Got him. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Man, that was a fast match, I tell you what. Oof. Confirmed.
I thought of King of the Hill when you said that. Dashing on in there. Machine gun up, extending the combo. Look at the damage.
Damn. Forward throw. Almost had to confirm. That goes for the overhead. Angry Bird not prepared. And look at the conversion. But he's in burnout. Back throw to close out, and that's a perfect on top of that.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
That's a lot of meter, too. I thought he was going to spend the level 1 to secure the round, but I totally get the confidence, right? You already had a perfect. You had nothing to worry about. Like a jackknife, OD version, driving up, extra plus frames on that drive rush, by the way. Dragon Lash, side switch, uppercut. We're going to dash up again. It's going to be the run instead.
Whoa, what a reaction.
Jeez.
Dashes out of the corner, forward throw on top of it. Yo, what the? He made it with. Gave him a fake and he drops the combo. This is gonna give him a chance. Level 2 to Ender. Tetsufuji Night Shot, but it burned him out.
I feel like you change the word every time.
Bro, you're not listening hard enough. All right, here we go.
I'm really not. Oh, the jump in is there, the punish counter. You might be dead in this next sequence.
Oh my God, he's so brave with the jab. Goes into the level 3, brings it back, and wow, he is so brave. Still alive.
He's not dead. OD? No, it's not gonna be. There it is. Yeah, OD. Heavy. He knew it. It's exactly what I was looking for. Set up with the fireball first. Make him rethink about it. Do the OD one. Move on in and fake him out. Angry Bird, hook, line, and sinker. Yo, tied up. One apiece.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, one thing I love about his play is that he uses the feint. Oh, I love the way he uses the feint. Dash up once again. Punish counter on the throw. Back throw on top of that.
Still delaying the just cool. Angry Bird not falling susceptible to it yet. So you know he's not going for the counter pokes. I wonder what Zhen's going to mix up with. But man, that overhead still getting a lot of mileage. Oh man, 2 with the uppercut. Another uppercut. Yo, Angry Bird taking to this guy's way too many times.
Wow, and he seems so prepared every time he gets the hit. And look at this cash out right here. Gonna spin the level, and now just one hit away. OD uppercut on wake up from Angry Bird. And now he knows he's in burnout. He has meter. He spins the rest of it. He only has level 2 at his disposal. Tetsugen Finish him off. Oh my god, almost the last hit. Was that the last hit?
It was the last hit.
Yo, Angry Bird.
Man, I got to imagine that last sequence in between the Jinrai. I think Zhen might have wanted the level 1. Oh, sorry, like Dragon Lash. Either one. But there was a gap. I think he got counter hit. Oh, again, the mishap. What is happening for Zhen?
Counter hit, crouch heavy. Oh, it just wake up and does it. Oh my gosh, the level 2 side switch this time. Great positioning on the corner as well. Dash up, tries to get something out of him. Angry Bird doesn't take the bait, and he does it most of the time. Wake up jab, you try to go for a cross up and confirm it. OD uppercut. Fight back to the corner, spins the rest of the drive on the OD maximum. Oh no. Oh no.
These guys are firing away with their drive gauge. I'll tell you what, man. The reversals have been so on point for both, making the right reads. Uppercut against the drive rush. That's what I'm talking about. The jackknife always ready. The confirm as well. Look at the damage incoming. Yeah, being able to rise him up after the machine gun upper at the very end of it. That was so clean. OD uppercut from Angry Bird. These guys are slugging it out.
Throws him back to the corner. Stand heavy kick. Fights back with a stand medium. Oh my gosh, the reversal punish counter from Angry Bird. The level 2. Throw in the corner. I can't believe this is the first match here between the team battle here.
Number 1!
And the side switch, but you're dead, so it doesn't matter. What a set right there between those two. Oh my gosh. Set so good, I'm smiling. That's how you know it's good.
So much back and forth between these two. It's non-stop offensively. That's the kind of Street Fighter we want to see.
Wow. Wow. The way Dual Kevin just looked over. Oh, man.
Jesus.
Oh. Damn. Oh. Damn.
It's some good Street Fighter.
I tell you what. I tell you what.
Oh, man is right. Yo, KnuckleDu coming up, facing off against Big Birdo.
What?
Muscle Mommy.
What?
Versus Colonel
That's crazy. And look, it's funny because this is one of the things that I actually went into the Birds chat to ask Big Bird about. I'm like, yo, how do you feel about the Guile match? If we do get the Guile, right? If it is truly Guile, like he says that this is not, it looks like it's Guile.
If you put Du in a corner, you can 100% make him whiff low forward all the time. He loves to press low forward when he's cornered.
When he's cornered?
Yeah, when he's in a corner, he's trying to fight out. If he's just holding it down back for a long time, he's trying to hit low forward and get a way out so he can start shooting booms again.
I'm interested to see this, especially like in real time.
Yeah, maybe like a charged up Gladius, maybe a Phalanx, trying to go above and beyond the fireballs. You know, that's going to be a common thing that Marisa gets to do is, I don't think she has a very difficult time getting around the fireball game too much. And she also has a little bit of extra stamina to kind of take some of this extra damage, make those kind of risky reads. Hello, English is difficult. Damn, that was a very, very far punish counter.
Listen, man, the projectile game, let's see. Right, perfect parry, and just walks close. Tries to make something happen, back throw to close it off.
You can't balance it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that part of it is like pretty difficult. You're making it harder. Dash rush in, confirm, gonna get the full combo here. You're gonna spin some more? No. Just takes the Spartan kick. Oh, wow, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, she's currently in burnout. She's gonna do as much as she can, which is still pretty good. Gets the safe jump. Gladius gonna be backing off a little bit. Yeah, that drive impact, nothing to do about it.
I like that. He said
that's what I was talking about. Charging up the Gladius.
Charge Gladius.
Just in case, right? To prevent any sort of forward momentum off of the Sonic Boom. You can't follow it for free with the drive.
And very preemptive, right? Just sat there and held it the entire time. Like, I know you're going to dash in after this.
Sick. The muscular mother.
The mother of muscle.
Counter hit.
Confirm, yeah. Knockdown. Block on the overhead.
Block.
Still finds the low with the crouch short.
That's extra plus. Jesus, look at the damage on the drive gauge. Oh no!
Combo, you're dead. Kiss the fist. Damn!
Jesus! You didn't even get to see him fly to the wall yet, bro.
The mother of muscles. Yo,
we need to see like a costume code where she's allowed to put the helmet on.
Right?
There's gotta be one. Oh, the Gladius. We talked about that,
That could have
earlier,
been
right?
worse. Hey man, you called it out.
Being able to trade off against the Sonic booms with the Gladius is so important, right? The knockback is just so critical for someone like Marisa. Jump back jab, doesn't want to deal with the anti-air.
And that's why you see, I feel like him getting so many punish counter lows is because he's really trying to make sure that he's not like susceptible to Gladius the whole time. You got to go low.
In hot pursuit, KnuckleDu doesn't want to set up shop with fireballs. He wants to go on in with the normals, especially after the drive rush. You could grab her again if you wanted to, but he's going to set up with the Sonic Boom this time, just one touch away. I don't think, Big Bird cannot risk trading off with any sort of
The combo after the counter as well. What's the guess? Crouch medium kick.
Big Bird. He was looking for the counter poke a little bit earlier from a shorter normal, but that low medium kick again reaching so far away. And also a big deterrent of the Gladius too. You talked about that earlier, right? Being susceptible to lows is something that's a big weakness for Marisa.
Yeah. Gets the throw once again. I like that option going for throws. Tries to take the frames, and I love the knowledge to actually check even after a dash rush that knee bazooka. Oh, flash kick.
And that was reaction off of the drive rush too.
Counter hit. Actually grabbed the normal right there.
Oh, no.
That's gonna hurt.
He thought he had the punish, to be fair.
Cross up? No, stays in front. Where are you going?
Did he do it 2 more times? Oh!
Tried to bait out the flash kick right there. Playing just perfectly out of this range with the crouch and medium kick range from Guile. Phalanx. No? Oh, wow, combo? The OD flash kick kill? Yo! 1-1.
That's already 2 games? Brother. What? Oh yeah, that's right. Mommy Marisa shot Guile through the wall. That's crazy. These games are going by so quickly.
I love this placement of KnuckleDu in that middle spot. 10 points.
Oh, no phalanx here? Oh, that could have been so sick if he juggled it with OD flashes, but instead he opted to go for the Oki.
Oof, charge Gladius. Back throw. Oh, this is not good. And in burnout on top of it, Gladius once again. And now just backing him up to the corner, gets the jump in, or so you thought. Actually goes for the hit. Doesn't work out, and still using all of this, gets the stun.
Oh, look at the drive gauge you're building up for yourself. Do it again. Oh, not quite dead. Just 1 touch away, though. Oh, don't give KnuckleDu these moments. Don't you do it. Don't get clipped.
He ran out of drive
The
bar.
digital scissors are getting ready. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, not far enough.
He needs to be careful.
No way, brother. Flash kick.
Oh my God, this dude KnuckleDu is ridiculous.
I told you.
Actually
if
ridiculous.
Steve's not gonna say it, I'll say it for him. Give him the digital scissors and clip.
Yo, I need that. I need that whole round is scissors. Wow, keeping him locked down in the corner right here. Soba, what a backdash. Didn't work out. What a whiff punish by Big Bird. Same side?
No, other side. He's gonna go for the side switch every time. Punish counter on the anti-air. Look at the amount of damage.
Yeah, and the follow-up.
Shake him up. Watch out for the throw. Oh my God, flash kick anyway. I thought that was gonna be a throw. It's a back heavy punch coming out from Big Bird.
Wow, KnuckleDu fighting out of this corner is amazing.
Solid puncher, incoming, Jamie Booth.
Oh,
no
it's
way.
gonna hit.
No way.
We going through those. We go through those, baby. Kiss the fist. Oh my God.
You just gave a free kiss to everybody.
Yo, look, check out the biceps. Peep the shoulders as I walk up.
Digital screening right there. That was a digital copy of Tasty Steve's biceps right there.
Bro.
Same exact size.
The mother of muscles, bro.
One of the arms Tasty Steve, the other one Brian S.
Oh, nice combo. Sets the boom up too. I like the approach from Big Bird of like switching up whether you jump or not, switching to OD phalanx. Oh.
Which we haven't seen in a while, by the way. OD Gladius. Air. Overhead
Ooh,
gets
yeah.
stuffed out instead. OD flash kick. KnuckleDu absolutely ready for the approach. The burnout again. How often have we seen Big Bird in these dire moments of being in burnout? Oh, no.
He could have actually got a lighter combo Sonic Hurricane because he goes for the throw. KnuckleDu dang with the guile versus Big Bird. Gonna take it. That's gonna give them 10 points. And like I said, that means we're not gonna get one of these sudden death overtimes. We got 10-10. The next one gets the win. And it looks like Punk is coming up for the Nasr team to go up against who? Mr. Bao heads peeks out. I think he's coming up. Oh no.
This is going to be critical for UIU. If they manage to secure this victory in the anchor spot, they will be tied up with Nasr. Because again, before we even started the matchups, looking at the standings prior, Nasr and UIU had a 20-point difference between the two. Nasr obviously being in the lead in comparison. So this is going to be very, very pivotal for UIU to shake up the standings. And you're looking at this current battle, UIU is on the away side, right?
Yeah.
So the next time over, they get to fully counterpick.
what I'm
so that's
saying.
exactly what you're trying to emphasize, right? You're trying to make sure that you take as much of an advantage as you can in the away side to get these points. But again, it's going to be very, very difficult to traverse past the Nasr-infested waters, man. These guys are sharks, all of them.
No, that's definitely true. And you sending up Punk to close out. So smart. VXBAO.
And what's really cool about the way that Punk's been playing, he's been planning so many of these dive kicks at the very tail end of it to where it clips you, allowing him to get some of these strings going offensively to force you to block, right? So I kind of want to know what VXBAO is going to do about both the grounded approach and the airborne approach against Cammy. So as good as he is, being able to take him down in a previous game.
I mean,
we'll
obviously,
see how much that translates to here.
Let's see. I mean, VXBAO has done nothing short but amaze the entire time anyway. We already talked about what people felt about him when it comes to JP. Let's see if it holds up against a player with the nooch. Already with the perfect parry. We've seen the conversions before. Now already in the corner. We know that back fist is something you got to look for as well. But how preemptive do you have to be to actually catch somebody like Punk with that? Okay. Drive rush cancel on the stream. Punk goes for the option to jump out here. Oh,
what
no.
was that? You see the grab animation? Again, another grab that's going to be whiffed. Punk starting up pretty strong, doing damage to both the life bar and the drive gauge. Throw. No, it's going to be a bait. What was that? A sweep from VXBAO? I can't tell you what I'm looking at, ladies and gentlemen, because this is unorthodox of VXBAO.
Bananaken prepared.
Man, he's really trying to just put a stop to, the forward momentum of Cammy, right? And you talked about this. Her mobility is something that, JP's going to have a problem with. And, of course, that's what I was talking about, the neutral. My man is actually reacting to the fact that you're trying to play back this long-range game. We know you like to use drive rush to get in there now. And now we're going to play around it.
He's born in the neutral, man. He invented the neutral. At least in Street Fighter 5. But it's looking like it is 6, man. He's been to one of the forefront, man, of stopping the drive rushes with some of these normals. He's been so consistent with that tactic.
Okay, very strong, compact game for these two. Not so much VXBAO. He's trying to, catch Punk moving with this Cammy in the backfield, and it just hasn't been successful.
Yeah.
Man, VXBAO.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Finally got something.
That hit so far away. Are you kidding me? Level 3 is going to be doing a lot of damage. Not a lot of hits behind it, that's why. But also the drive gauge, too, is going to be very important for VXBAO. Are you going to stay still in departure? Double departure at that. Yo, you activated it early?
Okay, drive reversal. Burnout, though. And now active Punk goes for the jump in and really, oh no, gets the amnesia, gets the hit, gets the spike at the tail end, and you see him kind of sizing it for full screen like you're gonna fall. There.
He's doing the calculations.
Right.
The numbers are flying past his head. He's like, got it.
He is the accountant. Different numbers with the physics, but
All numbers are the same. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Trying to joust his way against Punk. Amnesia is there, OD at that. Trying to bait something out of it. Does bait him successfully. Punk now stuck in the corner, has to face off against the departure. Don't be late for your flight. Oh, doesn't need it. He's got a private jet. Don't you know? This is Punk the God.
Oh, wow. Tries to get it in the air. Not going to work out. And now you're in a bad situation with Cammy in the corner.
No, he's looking lost in neutral. He's not. He doesn't know what he's doing in neutral.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing.
He's just trying. Like he knows you're gonna check the drive rush. He's not like testing you in neutral. He's not trying to test you.
After a really rocky start in the first round, by the way.
Also, I love this stage.
Whiffing a couple of throws. Throwing out that sweep on wake up randomly.
Oof. Big pickup here by Punk.
Damn. A lot of damage. Cammy could do that damage?
Oh, wow.
It's kind of wild.
Made that whip. She's an expensive character, but like, oh, finally we see the usage.
Don't get thrown.
Man, that was 2 combos.
That was beautiful too, and that's so hard to tell. You got 3 jabs from the last wake up. He did 1, backed away, and forced VXBAO to make that error. How do you even try to defend against this?
Bro, the whiff punish with the drive rush jab. This dude Punk is
so
ridiculous. Perfect parry. Back throw this time. Okay.
Depart? No, he's gonna dash up. Excuse me. Yeah, after that punish counter back throw. Oh, no anti-air. He tried to parry something on incoming.
Eats a back throw because of it. Tries to go for a tick throw. Holds the parry, drive rush after it. Punk doesn't give it to him. Level 3 to close it out. And my man is feeling himself right now. Is that a perfect?
That's attack.
No.
That's real.
Not even close.
Yeah, jab, drive rush to whiff punish, medium punch. That's a real tech.
I was gonna ask you to do that on purpose.
No, that's on purpose.
Really?
Yes. Yes, that's a real thing. I saw it on Twitter like a long time ago.
All right, thank God, bro.
No, you called it out at the beginning. You were like, yo, she's going to be moving around a lot. Actually getting in is you trying to stop her from getting in is going to be the name of the game, and it has not been easy at all.
Yeah, you have to change that name, man. It's not going to be how you're going to stop her. It's how you're going to defend against it once she's in. Because more often than not, she will close that gap.
And we were just talking about like the layered punches coming from Punk the God in the corner, especially the strike throw game from him has been ridiculous this set.
Oh, that trade is going to be so beneficial for Punk, being able to link after that. That trade combo was so clean looking.
Okay, finally got a whiff from Punk, and look at this conversion.
Set him up.
Wow.
Damn, all 3 of the projectiles just
now that's threading the needle.
Got the assassin.
Gets to confirm. There's a counter hit throw. Forward throw on top of that. And the delay, you got to hit a button this time. There you go. Yeah, that was really far.
Again, just still being able to react to that drive rush despite a spike being right in front of him with a departure. Knowing full well what the range is. Yo, Punk the God is doing an excellent job of deterring all the damage, the free damage that comes in from these spikes.
Yeah, and goes right into the level 1. Not going to get the kill, but VXBAO was a burnout. And I'm going to tell you right now, and you got level 2. You're dead, bro. You're dead, bro. Turn the legs backwards. Hit him with the Alex. Oh, God.
The animated movie comes back. Targets acquired. That just hurts me looking at it, man. I already got back problems. No anti-air. It's so difficult to really try to check anti-airs.
This character, man, like the pressure on wake up, the walk speed just getting in your face, it's a lot harder to deal with. And on top of that, you're fighting somebody like Punk who is trying to whiff punish everything that you do. Oh,
no way!
Departure instead.
Oh, that's huge.
Full screen.
Now observe. On the way out of there, he tried to preemptively stop it, but it wasn't in time. There's the air throw. I like that.
Yeah, you gotta be ready.
Level 2 again. Punk the God.
Fast combo.
Taking it all the way. 2 rounds straight. Another one. 2-1.
That's for Nasr, Colleen.
So we're starting to see a little bit of the gears turn for VXBAO though.
Yeah.
He's changing up the approach, at least defensively, to stop the from Cammy.
Yo, the perfect spacing to get that combo. That was sick. Departure still hits.
Air approach again. Man, VXBAO, he still could do what? Like a jump back jab, jump back medium punch if he needed to.
But you gotta react to Cammy walking forward, you know, like
it's true.
Level 1.
Level 1, back him off me. Here's, push him back a little bit. Oh no, you can't low medium kick. Punk the God, he's sniping that out all day. Double departure. Set him back.
Oh, yo, the full screen distance.
Not again.
This dude is actually ridiculous.
And it's optimal too. That is a level 1 super.
Oh
He wasn't gonna spend the level 2. This guy's crazy
with it.
Match point for Punk. Nasr looking to clean it all up. Increase that point lead.
Wow. Clips the dash rush in with the dive kick they trade. Instantly stand heavy kick. Oh, and that instantly disperses the departure off the screen, so you don't even have to worry about it as a threat anymore.
Standing leg kick, became spin, no anti-air, he wasn't ready for it. He was already looking for the ground approach still. VXBAO hasn't found an answer to Punk's approach at all yet.
So smart. Goes for the throw instead, they trade. VXBAO dashes up. Oh, burnout right now for Cammy and Punk. Burnout right now for VXBAO. Sets up the level 2, level 3, no?
Oh my God, looking for a throw bait. VXBAO needs to make something happen too. It's gonna be so difficult once Punk gets his meter back. The drive gauge is available, but so VXBAO is gonna get his as well in a little bit.
Any hit right now, and Punk can win.
Oh, the back throw! Double departure. Do it up again.
Oh, drive reversal. Oh, the jump in, and he puts him in burnout, cancels into level 3 to get the chip. Yo, Punk the God. Yo.
He got the chip and the dip at the very last second. That was so smart. He knew exactly how much damage to the drive gauge he needed.
That's
he went
crazy.
into the spin knuckle, and he knew it was checkmate after that. And as soon as that happened, man, he took off the headset so quickly to go back to his team. Game.
Yo.
Blouses.
Punk the God, though.
He's actually insane. He's actually insane. The calculations, dude. The calculations to the damage on the drive gauge. This guy is truly the complete package, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when I see the chip outs in Street Fighter 6, it really makes me happy. Cause you have to be in burnout, and on top of that, like the situations to make it happen, they're not, I feel like, as easy, even though you can make them easy. Especially at this level of play. Versus somebody, Punk versus VXBAO, that's the matches you see the chip outs in. That's crazy to me, and it's amazing. Oh my God.
We gotta get a word from our champ right now. Man, this is gonna be. It's got to be with Punk. It has to be.
It has to be.
I did misspeak a little bit. Champs of this battle, at least for today, right? Not the entire thing, but again, our winners for Nasr. We're gonna get that interview with Punk the God and RobTV.
Nasr actually means victory. Some of y'all might not be cultured enough to know that, but Big Hollywood got you covered, and clearly that name is appropriate for this team. Another big W. Punk, you went up against VXBAO. Were you trying to get the Capcom Cup run back?
Not really. I just feel like Angry Birds are fighting a lot of JPs, and he's fought a lot in the anchor spot too. So I know sometimes someone else has to play against them, and I know they don't really know how to fight Cammy as much as I know how to fight JP. So I just feel like there's no way I should lose to them with all my knowledge.
But something we were talking about in the back just now, me and Mena and some of the guys, was like, your meter management is always crazy. You rarely in burnout, and even back in Street Fighter 5, y'all remember, Punk will always have like CA at the end to close out rounds or to go through fireballs with Karen. How conscious are you of your meter management? Do you study that when you look at the game?
Yeah, I'll always make sure, like, you very rarely see me go into combos where I go into the orange part of the drive gauge. I don't really like to be in that because that's like, I feel like it's telling me it's the danger zone, right? So I don't really like to go there. I always try to make sure if I'm a drive rush cancel is either going to kill or I'm staying with the 3 bars.
And now you guys just walked away with 30 points right there. That moves you into first place for now, but of course the team in second place, Bandits, they still got to play. You have a 20-point cushion right now. Bandits is going to go up against versus Vortex. What do you think happens in that matchup? What's your analysis?
It's very hard, honestly. It's just Mena is so good. He just knows how to get wins when he shouldn't really win sometimes. He just pulls it out of something. I don't know. So it's very hard to just even say Mena will lose. So I would say that versus Vortex for sure. I think the first 2 matches they can win, or they probably even favored then, but it's just Mena is such a wild card for a Bandit. He's just so good. You never really expect him to lose to anyone. So we just gotta wait to see that match, and hopefully they don't win. I don't want you to win, Mena. I'm sorry.
All right, in the end of the day, of course, we know Mena and Punk the God are good friends, but right now they do not have the same jersey on, so he wants to see his downfall. We're gonna see if Team Nasr is gonna hold on to that first place spot, or is that versus Vortex versus Bandits match gonna make it so that they fall down to second. For now, congratulations to Team Nasr on first place.
おお、ここは何ですか？プレッシャーなんですよね。
そうなんす。
インパクト返しますよ俺。マジ絶対インパクト返します。インパクト絶対返す。あ、やめてください。やめて、インパクト返したいの俺。インパクト打つよ。インパクト打って。インパクト返どう？もう無理に投げよう。ドーンみたいな。急に来た。そう。急に来た。こういうことなんですよ。要するに画面端でドライブインパクトって相手が一番警戒するじゃない。はい。それなのに対の選択肢、例えば歩き投げとか、こうどんどんこう削っていくような動きとかが多分ないんでしょうね。でこういうのをいっぱいやった後にいっぱいやってこれをやって返されたら相手がうまいってね、偉いって言えばいいんですよ。それはそうかもしれない。で逆に言うとドライブインパクトを当てたいイコール相手が食らいたくないってことだから、他の選択肢が1割増で当たりやすくなって、確かに当たりやすくは絶対なってます。お得な状態なんで他の選択肢をいっぱい打った方がいいですね。はい。Never feel loose, and when I get up in the game, y'all improve. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking.
Objection!
just as we mentioned it at the top of the show, we have our marquee matchup of the day. Bandits going up against versus Vortex. And for a very good reason, as we saw the standings and what had happened with Nasr, obviously that shot them up all the way to first place. But taking a full look at it as we see it right now, Nasr with 140 points, Bandits with 120. Oh boy. Red Rooster with 110, UYU with 100 versus Vortex with 85. Let's underline that. Endemic currently at 35, still trying to find their bearings. But as we set that up, Bandits is just a couple points away from tying it up with first. However, versus Vortex, if they play their cards right, they could easily be in the scramble between third or fourth. But as we set it up, Bandits with MenaRD, as Punk the God had mentioned, Mena has been completely unstoppable. Yeah. And I don't mean that in a figurative sense. He's literally won every single match in the anchor position. So if you think about that, if no one can currently stop him, that could actually shoot them up into first place. However, with versus Vortex, with as many points as they could accumulate considering the rest of the team, that could really change the gears for Red Rooster or UYU.
So with that, all you have to do is, I would say, at least, and this is what Punk said too, aim for the 20 points. Outside of Mena, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it too.
So the thing is that, like, and obviously there's still an extra 5 points that could be up there for grabs. Now, if we go back to what we were talking about before, versus Vortex, it's last year's champs, bro. Like, you can't take, you literally can't take them out of the equation. So who knows what could happen right now? They do have the scientist Zien on their side. I'm really interested to know what their ideas are going into this next team match.
No doubt. So again, looking into it with our current interviews, however, looking at the squad of Bandits, it's been pretty 50-50 in terms of the win rate. One of those players being ChrisCCH on Bandits. He still has to find his bearings mentally, and hopefully he can execute physically in some of these team battles. In fact, we do have that interview with RobTV to see where ChrisCCH's at currently, getting ready for this matchup.
One of the greatest players in the history of North American Street Fighter started off rough here in Street Fighter League. At first, we didn't recognize you, brother. My guy, Chris T. So what's going on, bro?
What's going on, brother?
Chris, what are you feeling right now?
I feel a lot better today. I feel like a weight got lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I just needed to be back in the first two environment, you know, that tournament environment. We've been at home for a very long time now.
Take us into that spot, man. What was that like for you? What were you feeling, I guess, letting your team down in those moments?
I could write a thesis paper on this, but after doing this for 15 years, you have a certain expectation of how your mind is supposed to perform under the spotlight. And there's been times where I've choked under pressure, but there's also been times where I've risen above pressure. Having all that experience, you expect to rise above the pressure when it's added. And when you fall, it has a detrimental effect on your psyche. And it becomes very difficult to remain calm in the sense that everything is okay, because you start questioning, what did I do? Why did I do this? What's going on with me? Why am I messing up? I've never been scared of being nervous, because nerves are part of something that you care about. If you care about something, you're gonna get nervous. You try to use those nerves as fuel to get excited and to perform. For the players that have devoted their lives to this, it's all psychological warfare at that point. And you can't be content with, oh, well, I just lost and this isn't that.
That's happened, no dog in you. You never go.
There's no dog in you if you view yourself that way, if you view the competition that way. You have to be a killer mentally. You have to be a lion. And when you lose, you don't feel like a lion. You felt like the gazelle in that moment. And when you lose again, it's reinforced. And my brain has a very dark habit of going down a very bad rabbit hole. You fall, but it's the long run. You have to be able to bounce back. I was just watching a movie that said it's not how far you fall, but it's how you land. So.
Yeah, and clearly, at this point, you done landed back in your greatness, my G.
Yes.
Chris T is officially back. I see you walking out here smiling and all that. You back to yourself, man.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel more confident now.
Yeah, dude, like you've done so much already in this scene, and I know now, like I said, that weight is off your shoulders, and your opponents is terrified. We got to keep it a buck. We all said Team Nasr a super team, Team Bandits a super team. Because Chris T is on there, though. They could have put somebody else in that spot, and we'd be like, oh, that's a good team. You being there is what make it a super team. Chris T, it is amazing that you are officially back all the way in your form and your glory, bro. Team Bandits, they are officially at full power. This is a juggernaut here at Street Fighter League, and they are currently sitting in first place on the standings.
Chris, welcome to Street Fighter League again, dog.
Always, my brother.
My G.
It says a lot for Chris T to be in this spot. Talked about how hard it is to maintain composure and your emotional composure while you're losing, right? He just got his first big W, something that he really needed, I feel like, to get him in, you know, pump up those Chris T gears, you know what I'm saying? Makes him feel a lot better. And then he talks about how the friendship with Mena and him, Mena saying, hey man, I've gotten your back, right? I got your back as a player, you know what I'm saying, as a friend. Something like that really does go a long way for confidence in a team format setting like this, man. Chris T, definitely one of the best Ken players, if not the best Ken player in the States at this point. It's so good to see him in this spot, even better with a strong team behind him.
Without a doubt. So going into that versus Vortex, they still have a lot on their plate. If they can't shoot down for Mena, they have to focus on the rest of the squad, right? If they can't go for the full 40 bomb, you got to make do. You got to make sure to mitigate some of those risks, see what you can do to possibly get 20.
Well, speaking of versus Vortex, I would love to know what Oil King has to say going into this very important match. Let's take a listen.
The captain, the person who led his team all the way to winning Street Fighter League US last year, Oil King. What's going on, bro?
I'm good, thanks.
Oil King, this year you have like a little bit of a different role, it seems, versus last year. Last year you were like the main guy actually smoking everyone. This time it seems like you're always in the overtime spot and letting your teammates flourish.
I think that's just depend on which team we need to adjust, and we are home or away. But don't worry, I will play.
So right now, you know, taking it from just you individually, looking at your overall team, you guys are currently in 4th place. You're only 5 points away from 3rd place. How do you feel about the season so far for you guys? Are you performing the way that you expected your team to?
I think we did well, but of course not good enough. But just like I said, the season not even half. I think we will become better and better.
I always see you guys like out of all the teams on Street Fighter League, I feel like you guys are the most animated. Like when something is happening, I see you ducking underneath and like, oh my goodness, I can't watch. You guys are extremely hype and animated. What do you think is behind that? It seems like you guys are just extremely comfortable with each other. Is the pressure low for Team versus Vortex for this season?
I think we fall in not just teammate. We are good friends also. You know, from last season to now, we have the, you know, like a very good brand.
Like a brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yes, like a brotherhood. Not like a gang, like a brotherhood.
Not like a gang?
Yeah, no, not gang. We are not gang.
V-Gang versus Vortex? Yes. All right, but look, bro, this, in all seriousness, y'all just won a championship last year.
Yes.
Is anything underneath winning a championship again a failure?
I will not say that because of last season Street Fighter 5, now it's Street Fighter 6, and I will say we all think this season is more harder than last season. Everything is more stronger this season.
Yeah.
And you can see now about the ranking point. Of course, the Bandits and the Nasr is more league, right? But I will say it's still close. It's not anything just, you know, very league a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, if this season we won the champion, win the champion is more harder than last season. That's why I think. So even if we didn't get it, we don't get it, I think it's not really fair. Of course, we were very disappointed, but yeah, I think it's okay.
Clearly, up to this point, you guys are looking extremely strong. 4th place, only 5 points away from 3rd. And can they overtake that spot in their next match? We are about to find out. The captain, Oil King. A pleasure's talking to you, bro.
Thanks. Cheer for us.
Oil King, forever a class act. I mean, I say that, and then he's like, yo, you know what, I actually like the gang. And I think that's true. They're such a strong team here, especially considering they are last year's champions. And even speaking on that, saying like, hey, everybody got so much better. It is a different game, and like every team is stacked.
So here we go. It's going to be our first match of this team battle. It's going to be Xiao Hai going up against Xian, and this is going to be a little bit different from what we saw earlier. Xiao Hai opting to go for the JP.
I mean, obviously this is something that he can do in his wheelhouse. We've seen it before, the multiple characters. The DJ from Xian the Scientist, bro. I love seeing this guy's tech no matter the matchup. I feel each matchup he reveals different things about how deep he's labbed anything. So let's get into it. Xian versus Xiao Hai, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter League Season 6. Let's go.
already off to a very aggressive start, very patented Xiao Hai, if you ask me. But still, Xian is not going to be deterred. That knee shot, being able to stop him, then this tracks the perfect parry. Back throw now, set up for double departure. No, it's going to be a dash up instead. Throw once more. Watch out for the third one. Guess what? You're going to get an uppercut afterwards. Oh, I lied to you. I thought it was going to be an OD uppercut.
And he got a punish.
Oh,
throw
no.
on top
Don't do it
of
again. Oh,
Okay,
he waited.
okay.
He waited forever and a day and still got punished for it.
But those throws don't close out. They get you real close to taking it just a little too early. They get you real close to being able to close out, but trade in favor of Xiao Hai this time around.
I dislike that trade so much. I am not a fan of that, dude. That jump roundhouse clipping the sweep on DJ, that hurts, brother. It'd be great for Xiao Hai, though, to start things off the way that he did. He was very aggressive initially. Now he's taking a little bit of a backseater, kind of slowly walking up towards Xian, but now driving on in there. Drive rush, planted the DJ. The stoppage is there, Xiao Hai. He's got the reactions.
Full screen, send him back to go, and taking control of that corner as well. Xiao Hai tries to drive rush out of there. Still ready, though. This guy, Xiao Hai. Reactions are definitely on point. Crouching medium kick, a little too late on the startup. Level 3, here we go. Hit him with the purple stuff. How's it end? In ruin.
No, it's going to be a jump. Man, it's going to be so difficult to contest it. Xiao Hai and his different approaches after the knockdowns happen.
Is he swinging? No, he's parrying, baby. And that's going to be the first game Xiao Hai over Xian.
Every read is good. Very good.
I'm kind of curious to listen to what the Bandits bench has to say about the overall performance right now from Xiao Hai. You know, Caba, we haven't really had a chance to listen to him. He can be very much so very expressive when it comes to cheering for his teammates when it's not MenaRD, which is something we missed, right?
Yeah.
That's one of personally my favorite parts about Caba is how loud he can get when it comes to the cheering squad parts. But yeah, man, he's been. I feel like he's been quiet for a good reason. He's like, you know what, Xiao Hai, he's got this.
Yeah.
He's got this. But ChrisCCH also been a little bit chatty with his brother in MenaRD, so that's going to be pretty cool to see. You know, a lot of confidence right now.
I like Xiao Hai. I like the throws because he hasn't done wake up EX, you know? The throws you're doing is very good. So until he does it, keep going.
Okay, here we go. Game number 2. Xiao Hai, full control right now versus Xian. I want to see what the change up is going to be for Xian, especially considering how dominant it seems Xiao Hai had a read on him right here. Gets the forward throw, perfect parry. Started off just like we did last time, but no back throw. And this time, Xian keeps his back away from the wall.
That's so beautiful, too. That target combo is so delayed afterwards. It's really, really cool looking. But man, the defense, too, from Xiao Hai, fighting his way out of the corner, getting the king spin, setting up his departure, throwing up a bunch of projectiles as well. Let's see what Xian gets to do to reverse past all of that. Knee shot, avoiding the cane very narrowly. The throw might be coming in. There it is. That's one. Dash up, plus advantage. Oh, the interruption from Xiao Hai. The bravery.
Big damage should be the round. Xiao Hai in trouble now, and Xian in the lead. You can see the change is already starting to take effect. That was a clean first round. Drive rush, crouching medium right there. Wonder what he was looking for. Okay, gets the trade.
Oh, that's so far reaching, so deceptive.
And it moves him forward, man.
It does, yeah, that's right. Important to note that jump medium punch for the punish counter against the fireball is so good.
Oh, overhead just in time for the departure and gets a full combo conversion. Xiao Hai. Oh, he jumped low. Oh, amnesia. Oh, you're dead? What a pickup, Xiao Hai.
Jesus, man. Giving it real tight. Both players sitting at level 3 as well. I bet you anything that maybe, you know, oh, this jump in is got to lead to a level 3. I was just about to say it. Any big opening will lead to big damage. That is for sure. But the question is, what happens now for Xian? Can he maintain the lead?
Oh, wow. Gets the hit after drive rush. He gets the corner. Spinning drive on top of it. No more meter left, but look at the life lead he has. Gets the trade, but not enough. Shimmy to get the round, and look how big the life lead was once Xian got started. It looked so much more simple the minute he found a hit. Big damage conversions on top of that. Early cash out on the level 3 gets him that second match.
Damn, that was quick too. What a whiff punish against the drive rush low media, but Xiao Hai living up to the young man name with the young man reactions.
A little too slow right there for Xian. I actually had the hit, but just couldn't confirm. Wow, the placement on the sweep. The plus roundhouse, you gotta hold those.
Find his way in, just cool, looking for the low as well. Oh boy, the punish counter, that is so deceptive. I don't even know what he clipped. Was that low short against DJ? Back throw? This is gonna be so important.
Level 1 tries to go for the throw. Xiao Hai with the read, and this could be this player match up in Smoke 4, the versus Vortex guys, if Shin can't find something. Oh, bad read on the jump, great read on the side of Xiao Hai.
Sweep is just so far out. OD Jackdive finding the mark, Xian, making the appropriate read and risk assessment. But again, after that departure, he's so close to you. Xiao Hai trying to close the gap little by little.
Oh,
that's another hit. There's gonna be a lot of damage on top of that. Faking it out with the cane swing. Oh boy. Sorry, heavy punch, excuse me.
And right now, Xiao Hai is looking to try to close out. Go straight for the level 2 this time. Should get the side switch. He still has drive, but oh no, just fights out of the corner. Looking for something big, and the jump in is successful. He could build up a level 1 here pretty soon. And the forward throw. No! Okay. Xian fighting back here. All it took was one sequence for him to get the confidence and that big run back here in this third round.
All off of that level 2, right? Didn't even try to go for the side switch. He was confident in bringing him back mid-screen to allow himself that opportunity for offense, but now he has to face off against a brand new round, a brand new JP, but again, the anti-air is there off the forward heavy kick, set up the departure. He's not deterred. Neither is Xiao Hai. That whiff punish into level 3. This could spell the demise of Shen.
In ruin.
You set up after this, or do you go full in offense? Empty jump, crouching jab of all things too. A throw could kill if he needs to, and he tried to bait out maybe something OD.
And we saw what happened last time. Xian definitely had the mix, had the right call out to actually close out the round, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same. Goes for the knee strike, ready for the anti-air. Is this gonna hit? It goes through this. Oh my God, it goes through the Phantom. This time, and he's keeping the corner right move on top of that. Burnout could be potentially there. There it is.
You cannot drive impact on the way in. You had no life to spare. It's all Xiao Hai kicking things off for Bandits. This is gonna be the appropriate way to start to get yourselves into first place with everything considered. Again, we talked about it earlier. How many points can Bandits secure before they need to rely on Mena in the anchor position? Again, 10 points from the side of Bandits. Xian not happy about that. They're looking to at least scrape as many points against the dastardly Bandits as much as they can. But coming up next, NL immediately in the hot seat. It's up to Bandits to choose who they're gonna utilize next, and it might just be Caba.
And NL sitting down on the side of versus Vortex. Mena giving Caba a quick little pep talk before he goes up. Some things to maybe pay attention to look for versus someone like NL. We talked about what NL can do, right? This entire time we've seen him last season, and he's still playing amazingly this season so far. I'm very, very confident NL. Getting set up here. Bandits setting up Caba. NL zoning in right now as he gets set up for the Vortex, who is now down 10 points. And I know you said, like, you know, kind of depend on Mena, but like, I feel like this team, this Bandits team, is getting to the point where it's not even dependent on Mena, you know? I feel like utilizing Mena is gonna be, you know, hey, what matchup is he gonna maximize on? If we're not sure, let's put him on the tail end, you know?
Oh, I think these guys are absolute killers, right? It's just a really different story right now. It just we haven't seen the exact same results that we expected from their weekly performances, right? And for a very good reason. It's not just going through like the giant pools of players anymore, right? You're going off against people you would meet up in a grand final scenario at any given major.
No,
period.
That's definitely true. All the teams are made up of very, very, very strong players that you would see not only just in the States, you would see these players around the world in their respective regions.
That's the sickest thing, man.
Getting like top
it's
3s,
actually
top
the sickest
8s.
thing.
You know, these will be the people that'll potentially win your tournament, you know? And you got an entire roster of them here for Street Fighter League.
That's godlike.
But here we go.
It's actually godlike. Guile coming in versus Luke, as we could expect. Caba not letting the young man fly. NL doesn't give a damn. He actually jumped right in there again.
Oh, nice drive rush to try to follow the projectile. Big jump in once again. Hold on. NL. And you just see Caba just close his eyes right there. Oh.
He was just one perfect flash knuckle sequence away, letting the level 1 rip as well to take down the first round.
Oh, that's going to hit. No!
It's too close. Caba with the full conversion off of that. That was sexy. That was beautifully done.
And now he's in this position where he could potentially get chipped out.
Oh, no, not again. Yeah, he made sure to do the proper calculations. He measured it out in his mind. He saw the numbers. He's like, let's execute order SA1.
No, that was actually really smart. This time, putting a little more distance between the two so he doesn't have to worry about it. Proper distance, like you said before. Gets the sequence this time. Gonna get the knockdown in the corner. Another one. Oh, wow. The strike throw mix-up works out. Goes for the strike this time and the uppercut to close out the combo.
Oh, and it's a throw hit set from Caba. In response, OD flash kick, OD, you're almost dead. Wait a minute, NL didn't get to capitalize. He thought it was gonna be the final moment. Okay, jeez, that could have been so scary. Listen, if you're gonna close out the game in a final hit off of a punish, yo, you gotta make sure that hurts. You have to make sure that hurts. Don't leave any extra damage on the table. Spend all your resources. You might as well, right?
Yeah.
You had SA1?
Yeah. I mean, oh man, the fact that he just walked up clean. He's like, yo, you know what? There's no mix here. I'm just gonna walk up, throw you to close it out.
That's the no mix mix-up. We've heard that time and time again before. Whoa. I love the interruption against the target combo as soon as the first forward fierce was blocked and Caba looking to swing, but instead it's NL finding the mark with a heavy punch, uppercut afterwards, strike throw mix-up incoming, the meaty roundhouse, OD flash kick, get that flash knuckle out of here. My flash is superior.
Oh, a regular jab actually gets clipped with the punish counter. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Punish counter, small combo. The neutral jump into the corner. NL making quick work of these rounds versus Vortex, trying to score 10 points and disrupt the motion that Bandits has set in play already by sending up Xiao Hai.
Did you see the look on NL's face as he was executing that combo? He was giving the stink face. He was like, yeah, I'm about that. I've been here. NL, set him down again, forward throw.
Tried to go for another one. Combo not going to be in range for Caba. And now another big damage combo here for NL. Goes for the meaty once again.
Oh! Plus afterwards, in pursuit with a couple of lights. The low medium kick target combo, but it doesn't matter. NL,
he's gonna get
beast mode, baby! Let me see it!
Yo, and that will be that. 10 points on the board for versus Vortex. NL closing it out.
Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, that puts them at 95 points currently. It's not enough to overtake the other two teams, either UIU nor Red Rooster, just yet. But this is where we set it up, right? Although we're not going to get what we had initially predicted, perhaps a sudden death match, this is going to be still just as important with DCQ in the anchor. And you already know, you don't even have to look at your screen for the other side for Bandits. Without a doubt, it is MenaRD, the Capitan of Bandits, stepping up to the plate in the hot seat.
Yeah, I think he's going to be going up against DCQ as well, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct, yeah.
This right here, this is going to be for all of it. Now, honestly, I think this situation is a little more interesting because instead of getting that 2025 payout, it's going to be 30 to the 10.
You know what I'm saying?
There's going to be a little bigger gap or a smaller one to, close between the Bandits, as well as I feel like for versus Vortex, you get a little more. So this is what I feel like is the best. I mean, outside of, obviously 40 points, but we already talked about how difficult that was going to be.
All right, so here we go. This is the match that we've been looking for here in the marquee matchup for today.
They dap it up. DCQ, MenaRD, JP versus the Luke. Gonna be the final game here between the Vortex and the Bandits. All right, here we go. And of course, remember, this is best of 5. That means it's first to 3. Mena, of course, coming off like an unbeaten record right now. Nobody's beat him yet.
Most of the time, he's gone off taking the L in the very first part of the matchup, but after that, he's taking it 3 straight. We'll see if DCQ could kind of dent that record. He's off to a fantastic start, though. Yeah, we get the spike, we give it a landing against MenaRD. The drive rush, the kneecap to the chin. Jesus.
And look at that. Now you're dead in the corner.
Oh,
Gets the whiff punish. And right now, definitely on the verge of burnout, but definitely has the lead. Tries to go for the throw. Crouching heavy punch to catch the jump out of the corner.
I really like that anti-air option as well. Crouching heavy punch. Probably drive rush afterwards. But man, speaking of drive rushes, dude, MenaRD is so hard to catch. He really is. Like, we've seen a lot of drive rushes kind of get interrupted. MenaRD, I feel like he's just invincible when he throws out the green stuff.
Man, we've seen this parry actually be successful, but instantly Mena goes for the low, finds the hit.
How does he know, Steve? How does he know DCQ wants to pull up?
Okay, straight into the level 1, and he still has the extra one. Oh, I thought he was going to throw the spike on that tail end there.
Yeah, kind of curious about that decision as well, but nothing too major, right, in regards to that error.
DCQ with the life lead, goes for the feint.
Oh, what's futile? No, you're futile. You're out of here.
Eat this level 3, bro.
Damn, all over the carpet? We just watched this. The elephant got to it first.
Right? And the temple, bro.
Oh, do enjoy. No, that's gonna hit. Yeah. Oh!
Yo.
What?
Why was he prepared?
What? Oh no, and
burnout.
Watch out for the departure. Oh, he was trying to creep. He was doing the Mission Impossible.
Got hit.
No whiff punches inside of MenaRD, but anti-air still there, intact, back to back. DCQ ready for any type of approach, except for the
Damn. He's getting a lot more comfortable fighting this, this neutral, this up close game versus Luke right now, though. I will say that level 1 full screen, send him back to go.
Wow. Oh man. The OD fireball to reset the situation is all in favor for Mena. Doesn't have to worry about the departure afterwards.
Perfect parry.
Word.
Anything with it. Oh, drive rush in there after the full screen. And now you're in the corner again. Oh,
the
back dash on the throw.
Punish.
Just a little too slow. Oh, the uppercut. Close enough. Close enough.
What?
But doesn't get the kill, and he's in chip range. He didn't have enough life for the DI. But great awareness for DCQ not to be shaken right there.
Yes. You're not going to have enough to DI back. Or you're not going to have enough to DI in general or absorb a hit.
Okay, and Mena's sticking with the Luke on top of it.
I like that. I like that. Pretty telling, though. Just shows that he's pretty comfortable. He didn't do too poorly, right? I mean, he still kept it pretty close.
Really did. Okay, I was about to say the same exact situation, the drive rush, clips the startup, and now pushes, tries to go for the throw.
Man, how does DCQ know? He just jumps out of the throws so easily, I feel like. He's got all the right reads. He still got
Yeah, and he delayed it. Oh.
That's fine. Hey, he gets to minimize damage.
Only thing is, he's full screen now. Drive definitely becoming a sought-after factor right now. Tries to get the punish long distance with the dash rush roundhouse.
Couldn't find a connection. It's been very buttonsy for DCQ in terms of just like throwing out the normals. It's not going to be mostly like projectiles that we expected with departures. No way to really safely set that up because MenaRD has drive rushed over so many times to punish either the projectiles, misplaced spike, etc. So DCQ, he's been slowing down for that exact reason.
Yeah, that's definitely true, especially after full screen knockdown, right? Nice interrupt with the crouch jab, and once again sets up the departure.
After that, the feint, and then he's chilling, right? Now he's playing neutral again with normals. Set up the goon squad, watch out for the drive rush perhaps, go with defense, and the low exposure. DCQ getting a gang of damage. Let me see the double departure. Give him the round trip. Give him the round trip.
And look at the lane game come into play.
In front of him too. I love the departure setups right now from DCQ, keeping it safe. He wants to do damage through the drive gauge.
Oh
the big
my
opener.
God. 8 seconds left on the clock. You have to get a hit. Teleport in. Oh, he went for the command throw. Mena was ready though, and then he hits him with the overdrive sandblast. He's so smart.
There was a giant rock in that pocket of sand. I'm telling you, man.
He's so
smart with it.
Shah.
How did he know? How does he know when DCQ wants to move forward?
I'm just holding the parry right here.
Ooh.
Why? Just raw sweep on the drive rush, and then gets clipped by the crouch jab. Oh, once again. Forward throw. Hold on. Mena.
So scary. I was gonna say he might not want to overextend, but the drive rush forward either way to keep enforcing the point on offense. The punish counter on that allows DCQ to get the damage, but not only that, departure.
Damn, that was a mad damage, actually. From long distance, gets the counter hit. Mena tries to interrupt. He's gonna eat this level 2 mix-up because of it. Oh, the low again.
A subtle clapping pop-off from the bench of versus Vortex. They all looked amongst each other. It was like, good round. Good round. Indubitably.
I agree. Yes.
Shadow into Bananaken.
Yes.
Going into it again. Drive rush from DCQ, trying to find that low. Saw a drive impact earlier to kind of stop one of the goons coming out. Oh, damn, that was within range.
That was super far. Okay, gets the counter hit, crouch jab this time, knockdown, goes for the low phantom. Great anti-air awareness. Parries once again. And now he's too far. I would be like, yo, you need to look for the throw right now. But the perfect parries, 2 in a row, gets the knockdown right after it. Makes him hold that heavy, that roundhouse starter target combo.
Oh.
Unlike the reactions to drive rush right now. He actually could have drive rush right behind it.
DCQ is playing so well right now. He was playing completely passive against the Raging Bull, right? He's parrying a lot of these fireballs. He's waiting for the forward movement. As soon as he gets the knockdown, then he'll start his offense. The overhead, not ready for it. This is the first time we've actually seen Mena fall short in a team battle.
You haven't done delay crouch medium punch whenever you get in. He's blocking every time that you press a button or he's teching. So like, I think maybe try a delay button to catch him with the counter hit. Also, you're jumping a little bit too much. He hasn't been throwing ghouls against you in neutral. He's not throwing the ghosties against you in neutral. He's either doing sweep or drive rush, crouch medium punch, or waiting for you to do drive rush. You get what I'm saying?
Mena, I say 3 points. The first point is the level 2. When
speak louder.
When 3 points. First, if so far he want to try level 2, and when he drive west for crouch medium kill, you can DP. You can DP. When he drive west, you can DP. The second, you don't need to try. You try the drive west for light punch, not medium punch. And if it just not enough good, maybe he tried many matchup for NL. You can try Blanca. That's your choice.
It's okay. I'll try this.
Okay. I think you're playing good. Just chill out on the jumps. He hasn't given you a reason to jump.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yo, this is crazy right now. Hold on. MenaRD down in this team match here versus Vortex.
The baseline in this song is so sick, by the way. Cap jams.
That's facts. That's actually facts.
Oh.
Full screen. Oh, drive rush to get even better positioning in the corner. Anti-air just a little bit shy.
So smart from MenaRD at the right angle too, just an empty jump to catch DCQ off guard. You can't anti-air all of them, they tell you.
Got the counter hit on top of it. Sets up the OD departure. Low phantom on the follow-up. One thing you pointed out is like I love how he sets up, one spike right in front of him sometimes after the knockdown. Especially now that he knows the drive rush is something that he likes to do.
Exactly it. Yep, he tried to do it again, but MenaRD actually got the trade-off to prevent the departure from happening.
And look at that now, Mena in burnout, and now he's playing the lane game again. Looking for a back throw, 100% in the backdash from JP, and now it's getting super interesting. Close to Mena going down.
0-3 style, by the way. No, the jump in is huge. This
2.
is going to be important for DCQ. He just needs a single touch after this, I feel like. Or at least, 2.5 more touches. The drop! What in the world?
OD.
Oh, another one! How does he know to evade these throws to jump all the time? DCQ has made all the right reads against what Mena's trying to do on offense. A misplaced crouching medium punch, mistimed. That's very, very uncommon. Very rare, excuse me.
Blocks. Defense looking so good for DCQ right now.
Set up Departure, the second one coming on in.
And my man is just walking. There's the parry, perfect one. Has to hit a button.
Way.
Full screen.
He doesn't have this
level.
Damage, does he?
No
way.
Level
Kills.
1. Nope. Departure though. No. Actually goes for the Phantom. Mena not walking forward. He has CA. Thing is, JP's in burnout. DCQ in burnout.
Oh, he got hit. Switches to the win condition.
Back throw.
No! One sequence from Mena could actually kill DCQ.
If he gets a hit right here, MenaRD has another chance at life. He needs another round though, and he reacts to the activation
Let's go.
of the OD departure. You are dead. Oh
my God.
The sizzle. Check for the sizzle. My man's eyes are swollen, and he still got the level 3. The CA. Oh my God, MenaRD.
He only needed one touch. Does that do enough mental damage to throw off DCQ? Will it give the momentum that Mena needs to bring himself to life? Oh no, he got hit. Didn't get to have the throw.
Wow. Look at this conversion right here. Delay on the get up, wait for the amnesia, and here comes MenaRD. Big damage. What a throw.
Throw him one more time. Oh, don't. I lied to you. I lied to you. Punish counter. Are we going to get the side switch? No, he's setting him full screen instead. The
Damn, Mitch! Oh my God, DCQ! ChrisCCH hands on his head. It looks like it's about to end in ruin. And he's the burnout too. He just did like 60%.
No way.
MenaRD goes down to DCQ versus Vortex. Successfully makes the bull go the other way, and the rest of the team as well. That's gonna be a 30-point game for versus Vortex, and now Bandits only 10 coming out of that, not even 20. And that's why I say this might have been one of the better outcomes for the season overall for a lot of these teams to keep it a lot closer. But now versus Vortex looking like the team of last season, looking like the champs of last season, taking out one of the heavy hitters.
We didn't even consider the 30-point ball game. We were so stuck on the idea that MenaRD is looking rather invincible, but this is the first time, the very first time throughout this league where MenaRD has been completely shook. 3 games straight in favor of DCQ, shooting them up into 3rd place, going over UIU, going over Red Rooster. Ladies and gentlemen, completely unprecedented versus Vortex, really showing out as the former champs.
And this is what I was talking about. This is literally what I was talking about. The fact that, look, if it would have went 20-25, obviously it would have gave them better points. But it also would have gave Bandits even more points, and it would have made that gap a little bigger between some of those other teams. I feel like now, by making Bandits stay a little closer to earth, it makes it a lot more interesting. And on top of that, it makes it a lot more attainable for one of these teams to overtake Bandits in the other half of the season. This is exactly the kind of Street Fighter you want to see. I cannot believe that played out that way. Like you said, I knew that the 40-point game was possible. I knew it. But I also thought about the fact, I'm like, look, Mena is going to be in that lineup no matter what.
Of course,
they have to at least get 10, right?
I'm not going to lie to you, with the way that Mena has been playing day in, day out, week in, week out, he has been so impressive, right? I feel like he didn't skip a beat. This is the first time we've actually seen him make some slight errors in terms of execution and timing, right? So again, there's something about DCQ that happened to have him shook. Not like super significantly shook, but enough to get 0-3, right? So that says a lot about versus Vortex and their preparation. I'm kind of curious. I want to hear from the champs right now, the winning team, I should say, from our marquee matchup. Yo, versus Vortex on the stage with RobTV. Please take it away so we can get our breath back, please.
Versus Vortex in one of the most important matches of the season so far against Team Bandits, walks away with the victory. DCQ, you just did something that no one else has been able to do, taking a match off of MenaRD. How did you do it? What's the strategy?
说真的，我觉得挺轻松的，我就做了一些基本的东西，他就死掉了。
So he said that actually he just did a lot of basic stuff of JP, and Mena just got hit by most of it, so it's pretty easy.
Okay, and Team Bandits was actually the home team, meaning that they specifically put MenaRD up against you. When that happened, did you know that you were going to get the victory? Were you confident in the matchup?
我觉得我100%赢，100% win。
100% win.
100%. Jeez. Okay, and with that win right there, that actually puts you guys all the way up to 3rd place. Right now, the points are extremely important. What is the energy like right here for versus Vortex, and how important was that win for you guys as a team?
我觉得今年竞争特别激烈，这个每个队的积分太接近了，所以每一场都让我很紧张，心跳加速。赢下这个20分，我觉得对我们也是一个很大的鼓励。
So he feels that every team this year is really close when it comes to the point. So he's very nervous when it comes to every match, and winning these 20 points really means a lot to him and the team, and he's really happy that he's able to do it.
See, even the best players in the world get nervous, but what matters is what you do with them nerves when your feet is to the fire. And clearly, DCQ knows how to handle that at the highest echelon of play. The first player to take down MenaRD and did it when it mattered most versus Vortex. These players are trying to hoist up that trophy once again.
Street Fighter 6.
Fighting is an art. And this is our canvas. Here, we flex our style, our passion, our creativity, our skills. We come here to break rules, to bend minds, to change the game. This is where we make an impression. This is where we make our masterpiece.
Fighter 6.
Available now.
Objection!
Welcome back to week 5 of Street Fighter League. At this point, we are officially halfway through the season, so all of these points, all of these matches are officially sweaty. You cannot afford to lose anything right now. And speaking of not being able to afford to lose, what first match did we have today, Vicious?
Yeah, we had Endemic versus Red Rooster, and you mentioned that for a very good reason, right? Endemic was coming into this at the very, very bottom, sitting at 35 points. They needed as many points as possible to stay in the realm of potential playoffs. But again, they're making it a little bit harder for themselves considering the results of what happened.
Yeah, the first one was rough, guys. So, of course, their last 2 matches that they had, sadly, they went down 0-40. Then they came into this one against Red Rooster, and history repeated itself. Another 40-0. That's definitely what we call a wash here in the fighting game community. But as far as the main match we got to highlight there, I think we got to go with Bananaken versus Reynald. My man Bananaken yet again showing why he is on a MVP run, and that's yet another JP that he's
Another
beaten.
JP, yeah. I think
JP.
he's been like, throwing it down for the anchor spot majority of their games and still finding these big hits, these big successful wins. And it's like, not a lot of players have had this much success other than players like MenaRD, who's consistently been in the anchor spot. So that's kind of crazy. Bananaken being the newcomer and also coming back into Street Fighter, producing these results,
that's true.
unprecedented.
That's definitely true.
Yeah, and then now after that, of course, we had UYU going up against Team Nasr. Now this match, of course, was this one was huge right here.
Important. It was very important.
What did you think about the biggest match here, bro?
I mean, who was the first matchup? It was a couple of them. Actually, I think the last one we need to talk about is the Punk match.
Punk and VXBAO.
Punk and VXBAO was very important. We kind of touched on this before. I mean, he's the JP killer at this point. The only Cammy, like you pointed out. I mean, obviously, we talked about KnuckleDu. He does have one, but we haven't seen him. These are all things that I'm picking up from you, what you said. But if you put that into play, think about how strong Punk is for that team in general, especially considering we've seen what happened to Angry Bird. We've seen what happened to Big Bird. Punk is now still one of those consistent players. He's holding true to what he said about the team.
I'm terrified of Punk for his opponents right now, bro.
Any JP, really.
This is a form that I don't think we get to see Punk in ever in Street Fighter League. Not as far as the skill, but he's always under immense pressure and being the guy that carries the load for his team. This time, he's so relaxed and so calm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a different type of Punk. That's a different type of atmosphere that he's playing under. He's got so much more clarity in terms of his approaches. And some of his matches, of course, when we talk about how skilled he is, we do see some of these washes. But in this realm, we talk about how all of these matches could potentially be at grand finals in any given major. And Punk is clearly performing above that pressure right now.
And then in that last match of the day, we had Team Bandits versus Vortex. Team Bandits against versus. That was ridiculous. Okay, now this was an important one because Team Bandits was sitting in second place, which they still are right now. If they got enough points here, they would have overtook Nasr again in the first place, and versus Vortex was trying to fight to at least get into third place, and it went versus Vortex way, man. The big highlight from this one easily has to be DCQ versus MenaRD.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was calling him the Matador, bro. He was just making sure the bull never gets started. But that interview where he said beating MenaRD, the only person with an undefeated streak up until now, was easy. 100%.
I can't believe it.
That's disrespect.
I actually can't believe it.
He was chuckling, bro.
They were laughing. The bench was laughing, and DCQ was laughing too. I don't know what was being said, but DCQ was having an easy
When is this,
time.
the laughter you're talking about?
It was in between matches where Mena had to take a little bit of a pause and go to the
they laughing. They already...
DCQ was like saying something. Sien was saying something. No, I'm sorry. Oil King was saying something, and they were like laughing.
They were definitely laughing. They was 100% chuckling about it. That's what I'm saying.
Final boss energy.
Yes.
DCQ. Mind you, DCQ is the same one who said easy cake when it came to him smoking being Xiao Hai back in the day. He talks crazy and he backs it up, man. DCQ aspire, and he considered himself just now becoming a pro player. He said he was casual.
He said he was
last year when he was smoking everybody.
He was casual.
With Urian while he was smoking everybody.
How you gonna say that?
That's crazy, bro. That's a disrespect to all of us who have ever tried and not got to his level. I don't understand it. But
He's no different, man.
Versus Vortex takes it over Bandits with DCQ handing MenaRD his first loss. So now as we take a look at the standings right here. Nasr all the way up there in first place. We got Bandits, then of course versus Vortex, Red Rooster. This is where it's super crazy at with UIU, and of course Endemic is having a tough time with 35 points. But those top 5 teams, we don't know exactly what's going to go on right now.
Yeah, no,
bro.
that's true. That's definitely true. Any one of these teams right now, from that 1st to 5th, I feel like they have a bad weekend. Somebody else can overtake somebody else, and we know the playoffs is the major picture.
Yes, sir.
Endemic is in so much trouble. I hate to leave them out of the conversation. They really need to do something, because once again, this week scoring no points, like that is not a good look for the rest of the season, even if you do have a whole nother half of the season to look at. So
speaking of that next half, Vicious, what do we have as we turn the corner on the season next week?
It's time for the runbacks, baby. You already know what to expect. Coming up next with the first matchup of next week, Endemic versus UYU, followed by the runback between Red Rooster going up against versus Vortex, and of course, the marquee matchup, the battle of the super group, Bandits versus Nasr. You already know what to expect. It's gonna be nothing but fuego.
Nothing but straight fire right here on Street Fighter League. I cannot believe it, bro. Bandits going up against Team Nasr, the top 2 teams in the league. You only get action like that right here on Street Fighter League. This is the highest level of play, nothing but bangers. And I'll tell you what, we do not know exactly who's gonna make it into the playoffs yet, but we don't need to guess, we don't need to speculate. All you need to do is pull back up to these Capcom Fighters channels, Big Hollywood, Vicious, and Tasty Steve. We're gonna be right here waiting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been week 5 of Street Fighter League.
Is it though?
Damn, that's what gracious on. Nice. Oh no, you can do it again.
Wow. What?
Again, another grab that's gonna be whiffed. Punk starting off really strong, doing damage to both the life bar and the drive gauge. A throw, no, it's gonna be a bait. What was that, a sweep from VXBAO? I can't tell you what I'm looking at. This is unorthodox for VXBAO. Really can target combo, but it doesn't matter. And L, beast mode, baby. Let me see it.
Nice setup.
Oh, not quite dead. Just one touch away, though. Oh, don't give KnuckleDu these moments. Don't you do it. Don't get clipped.
He ran out of drive
The
bar.
digital scissors are getting ready. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, not far enough.
He needs to be careful.
No way, brother. Flash kick.
Oh, my God. This dude KnuckleDu is ridiculous.
We're gonna get the side switch. No, he's setting him full screen instead.
Damn, Mitch! Oh my God, DCQ! ChrisCCH hands on his head. It looks like it's about to end in ruin. And he's the burnout too. He just did like 60%.
No way!
MenaRD goes down to DCQ versus Vortex. Successfully makes the bull go the other way.